Take me to your leader.
Do it! Do it! Come on! Do it now!
Talking to me? Well, I'm the only one here.
Wow, wow.
What the fuck is wrong with this guy? Am I kidding me or what?
Actually, before we start,
Okay.
what, have you got like a charger for my phone?
I thought you were going to bring up some important topic.
No.
There's a
Well, what I need
USB plug underneath you.
I need
Yeah.
a USB plug.
You sat on top of it.
Am I?
In the
Right
chair.
there. There's nothing.
USB chair. Oh, what is it? Japan?
The USB chair.
Fucking hell.
I will.
Oh, the
Is your
ideas,
toilet
the
top?
ideas are flowing already. Did you like my internet is God thing? I actually thought that.
I'll get back to you on that.
Did you not see it?
No, I saw it.
Oh.
I'm thinking of a suitable response. I've been listening to a lot of Stephen Wright. So.
I did like it. It kind of scared me
Yeah, I was like, I could write that down.
because it was almost like AI.
And for the record,
It will become.
for the audio record, I said, the internet is God in digital form
Because.
because it's all-knowing and all-powerful. Something like that.
But it's not far from the truth.
It's not.
One
it is
day
the
that
truth,
will
though.
be true. It's not true yet because you can turn PC off, can't you?
Well, you could call it like Internet Bible.
Well, that was what I was going to say. I was going to shut you down.
No,
by,
you weren't gonna
I was going to shut you down by saying all powerful at the flick of a switch.
Yeah.
But then one day,
But one day you won't be able.
yeah.
I saw we should say this, but fuck it. I saw a YouTube video talking about how Google records what you say even when it's off.
Yeah.
I don't know if the video was true or not.
Oh,
Well, the video decried the accusation.
It's not working.
mine because it's
That's
Apple
like
and that's
Oh,
inferior, whatever it is.
God
Bless me.
Microsoft.
I'll keep.
So in continuity, Andrew, Adam's already seen these.
Oh, fuck.
The £500 shoes
I was going to ask.
that I didn't actually spend £500 on. 45 quid.
That's to your credit. That's actually.
That's not bad.
It's
at
not-
all.
yeah, I can't.
Second hand.
Can't fault you on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see, he got lucky because the guy was wearing it on his hands. Now, if the guy had been smart,
I don't know how to respond to
The
that.
description was.
I've been
hand shoes.
watching stand up. Literally, I'm late because I was watching stand
Hey,
up.
what have you been
Are you
doing
late?
today anyway? Because you were like, oh, I can't get it till 5:30 because
Yeah, because I was taking.
Banging,
I
man.
was wearing, where I was
something.
taking an accountancy exam in a pub on Clapham Common.
Oh, you actually were doing this? Explain. Whiskey in hand.
I just did. Yeah, no, the job centre had an advert. It's 4%. What are you trying to?
No, this is
Oh,
real.
oh, is
this
that-
is the real
Have you-
Scotch
The
from,
real
from
McCoy.
Adam.
I don't know. He kept hinting that he drinks whiskey every
Yeah,
time
we
he
can
saw
get-
the bottle,
we can
so I
get
gave him
into
some. It's like a child. I like to play.
It's like you're giving grenades to a dog.
I know, I'm sorry. Just give him the most annoying one.
Grenades. All he would do is just blow the dog up
Yeah,
himself.
exactly. Well, yeah, you're the one who pulls the pin out.
The one who'd be the most
I
disruptive,
don't know what
just
that
give him loads of alcohol before we even
Yeah.
start. Just make it fun.
This is my 10th. Anyway,
Yeah,
pub.
well,
Account.
Yeah, so the job centre's advertising an accountancy course, super
Mm.
low level, like I was saying to Adam. You'd pass if you were a 10-year-old and you did it blind.
Okay. So you're
And-
1 times table.
I wish I brought the fucking thing now. There's literally a double-page spread. Asks you to name these shapes.
no.
No word of a lie. I put it on my last Petricucci.
Really?
Keep up with me.
Okay,
Square, triangle, circle.
I know one.
Gets a bit complicated. Pentagon,
You lost me.
Oh.
hexagon, and then they get 3D. Spheres and cubes.
It can get quite difficult.
Probably the highlight of my week is when someone said, instead of sphere, they went ball. And I went, that's what the dog would say. That's the best answer ever. Dog would just go, ball!
It's also not wrong.
But on a piece of
Yeah.
paper, the sphere can only be
Sophia?
sphere.
Someone's been watching
Sophia.
Family Guy.
Has to be shaded.
It was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That
They
makes sense.
had their Windows clip paint stuff on their little word
Oh, was
document.
it?
It wasn't.
Oh, right.
But even though the sphere was flat,
Yeah. It had.
so it wasn't 3D, so it wasn't the sphere.
It had.
No.
Oh, don't.
Actually,
that's up here. The
I've
course
actually
is-
been looking into the 4th dimension,
Oh,
but we
yeah.
can go on to that.
Yeah,
We
we
can go
can,
on to that
we
later.
can just skip
So this, yeah, carry on.
Yeah.
So you were there,
How do I go?
naming the
from there?
shapes. You were like, oh, I've got an art degree. This is a rhombus.
Do you know what? I wasn't the only person in there with an art degree as well. Someone else from London met from a few years back.
What?
Was
Did
there?
fine art. Yeah.
Is this what
Strange.
you're all doing now?
Apparently so. We're all meeting in the pub to do useless accountancy
That's pretty frightening.
things. And there was another person who was a former law something from London Met back before it was London
That's
Met.
a bad omen.
Isn't it?
This just sounds like some
You're
sort of
alright,
support
you've got
group.
London Met support
Yeah.
group. Have you been shafted?
Yeah. Fucking, it was single parents and failed graduates. It's fucking brilliant.
But go on, what did they make you go on it?
No.
Oh, you chose?
Yeah, because
Oh, okay.
because it was like, they had a little flyer sitting there on the table. It was like, do you intend to become self-employed? I was just like, yes. I mean, all of this criteria. I know nothing about accountancy. I want to make money and whatever the other shit was. And I thought, it was literally 2 weeks long, 4 days. And I was just like, even if this just gets me out of my next job centre appointment, that's a win. And it did, because that was today.
Yeah, that's always a bonus.
Yeah.
Mm.
But talking to my job centre advisor, it became very clear that her IQ was. She didn't.
She
I read the thing, and then she had to read it back to me to see if I was, if I met the criteria, and she seemed to struggle with whether I was literate or not.
Right.
A degree graduate who's just literally handed her 2 new CVs hot off the press. And she's like, are you computer literate? Are you this? Are you that? And I'm like,
No.
don't know if I should answer. I think you should probably figure this one out.
Where's the on button?
So and she almost didn't refer me over
To what?
this accountancy
Oh, okay.
course, right? Because of
Yeah.
course you need permission to miss an appointment, or they just cut your money, right?
Yeah.
She wasn't clear if I had the appropriate level of English and maths understanding. I can't remember what it required. It was something like an NVQ level 1, something ridiculously like.
Yeah.
And she had to confer with staff. And if she hadn't conferred with staff, she wouldn't have put me on because she didn't know that I was smart enough to
No
do a test
way.
for 10-year-olds.
Really?
Yeah.
Even if you got a degree? No matter in what? You...
Yeah, but even not, she's trying to like cut you off before you've even gone for it.
Yeah, this is the thing.
Shouldn't
So-
we let anybody do it?
It's advertised in the job centre. They're paying for it. I did it for free,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But she's got the psychology. She's got to fuck me over, even if it's her job to put me on this
Yeah.
thing. She should have been fucking me over by making me do it.
Yeah,
But
the other way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, it does my head in.
That's usually the way.
Yeah.
That you can't be bothered. I had to do one with Universal Credit, a budgeting session.
Ooh.
I had to, how to
Ouch.
manage your money, and I just said I don't have any. I just said, well, a lot of people say that, and so they said, go along, and then the people there said, it's not, you don't have to stay, it's not compulsory. But then someone else said, but I've had sanctions, so I will go along, and
Yeah.
a lot of people didn't. I don't know what happened.
They
But
got
that was a bit of a pain in the ass. But
Yeah.
there was a £50 voucher at the end.
Oh.
So there was incentive to stick
for...
for
Golf world, right?
golf. For
How did you know? Did you get
No.
trained?
Oh, because I was teaching him.
for not for Golf World. It was a joke.
Oh.
No, one of them was Amazon, but
right.
but it wasn't actually Amazon because it
Oh,
said it's,
for... Is it? Oh.
yeah for yeah,
That's
T-
not funny.
yeah it's not, that's why I didn't stick on it.
You did.
Various places. I've still not spent it.
So how do you budget your money?
They basically said write down.
He goes to opera shows where they play video game music.
Yeah, that's where my money goes.
And fair play to you.
They basically, I don't know, everyone just wouldn't stop talking. The people
Oh.
couldn't even talk. Everyone was getting live stories from everyone. It was like that for 4 days.
And you were
Bloody
like-
hell.
But the one thing
No.
they did make us do was
No.
write down all your income and then write down your expenditures. And it was kind of like,
That was on my course.
holy
those,
shit.
Those 2 words.
Yeah.
If you know what they mean, you're the pass.
Yeah.
See, this is what I mean. I'm not even fucking joking.
But then I was like, I'm going to do this for the rest of my life and haven't done it once. And
No,
so,
I feel like I don't know anything now.
no,
You guys
There's
been
an
on
app-
all
there's
these
an app for
courses
that.
and-
really. I just try and not spend anything and that's how I do it.
It works quite well for me.
Yeah, just don't spend.
Which is-
Or spend more,
I'm
get
panicked.
loans, and
Yeah.
then the bank manage it for you.
Yeah.
I know a guy.
They're like, we
who
need
does
X amount. Alright, I'll see if I've got it.
Yeah.
Let me have a look. Tap, 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 tap. Nope.
that. There goes the new
Yeah.
TV.
So you were late because you were down the pub, getting pissed, looking at the shapes.
No, I was late because... Actually, it will say that. No, I was late because I immediately started watching. when I should have been at TFL checking how to get here, I was on YouTube
Yeah.
watching stand-up comedy.
Even though you've been.
Who were you watching?
I started off watching Rodney Dangerfield, and then it linked into some. Oh, this fucking name. I said it like 5 minutes ago. He's like one of those guys who talks in a monotone,
Yeah.
and he doesn't.
Jack D.
He's like that, but he's got like bushy hair and he's bald on top. And he's American.
Oh,
It's kind of Stephen Wright, something like that. He's old.
Stephen Wright. You
He's,
can get more of a generic name than that.
Is it the same kind of era as Roger Dangerfield?
In terms of delivery, but he's more like he probably came up in the 80s. And 90s.
Oh, okay.
There's a guy who does the same thing now who wears flashy Hawaiian shirts, but looks a little bit like he's got floppy hair.
Yeah, I know that guy. Yeah.
He's on a lot of panel shows.
Yeah,
He's
yeah, he
very
is.
funny as
He
well.
does look a bit
That's
like
how
me.
big your beard has got, actually.
I want a Rasputin beard, but then no one. I don't even think God will let me get away with that.
I don't know, it's getting there.
I'm trying.
It's cool.
I can't do it.
I want to comb it. You can't, you haven't done puberty yet.
Yeah, I'm not baby.
You're employed.
Well.
Ah,
So you
let's
have
get
to be.
it.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you that now.
You're not.
There was
Good
yeah,
talk.
it's over. No, it's supposed to hit a 3-month period where they review and maybe hire, which I always doubted whether they would actually hire someone at the 3-month period. I don't know if it's kind of like
That's
dangling the
just a
carrot.
typical.
Yeah, to keep you.
It is just so they can swap and choose.
It's probably just to keep you interested as well.
Yeah.
So basically, they're supposed to be working Tuesday, Wednesday this week, and I got an email Monday saying,
Oh, because you did say something come up.
yeah, something came up because they basically said they had like one of their campaigns fall through, and it's going to affect them financially quite massively, so they've got to pause my internship. So I was like,
That's interesting because that could be true. But it could
yeah,
not.
so I really don't
That's
know
a
if
good
it's true or
sign.
not, because I don't know why they would have to lie.
Yeah, because that's what I'm thinking. It's not
Because I knew
necessary.
Yeah, it's not necessary. I knew all along. Come 3 months, they're going to say yeah or no.
Yeah.
So I believe it. I believe that it's and for my own
You've got no reason not to believe it.
Yeah,
So
and he said like come and have a chat and
it is what it is.
going to tell me where I can improve because I don't feel like we got on. The work wasn't great. They would say, okay, Adam, this is the brief. You got to do this, that, and the other. We need a brochure. Actually, one of them was a media pack, which basically shows all their work. It basically shows them off. So design. It's like have one image and like a nice bit of text, and that's like it. And he's like, right, we need these 4 images. And I was like, okay, so I'm cracking on. And then it's like, wait, what images? Oh, just find some images that relates to the text. Right, okay.
That's not a good sign.
Yeah.
Actually, that's a fucking terrible.
So that's basically how it went on. He's like, yeah, but this is about social media posts, so go and find social media posts from them. I'm like, wait, what?
What?
And then he's got screenshots from like 3 years ago that the resolutions are so bad. So it's basically going on and on like this. Like, no, we need different images from that. And I'm there like gritting my teeth thinking, you're supposed to give it to me. Because then, but a good thing that came out of it, he's put me onto someone else that I'm kind of like freelancing for. And they are the opposite. I go in,
They actually know what
she
they're doing.
goes, here's the brief, here's the pen drive, it's got 10 images on it, we don't know the text yet, do dummy text, go. And it's like, oh, such a difference.
Yeah.
So I think he thinks I've not done very well.
But he's not in. He's
So,
not managed. To
Yeah,
his
so
own.
so his feedback, I will also be saying, you've done it probably the worst way I've ever experienced. I won't say that.
No, you should.
just helpfully.
Yeah.
Say
It's not just him giving
Just
me
write
advice.
it on a bit of paper and hold it up while you're
Just
talking about
aeroplane
something
at his
completely
forehead.
different. Just so it's there.
Yeah.
Just be like, no, it's really good to work here. Thank you very much.
I just.
A bit of card is
Yeah.
like, fuck off.
I've not got the balls to say it.
No, just let him say everything he's want to get. Shake his hand right before you go through the door. Turn around, and go. You're shit. And just fucking
Yeah.
Make sure you point. Get him with the eye
Yeah,
contact.
well.
if there's people that actually do that.
Yeah, probably.
People who do everything.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know if I believe them or not. I don't know. I kind of do believe them because they have no reason
It's
to
too
lie.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
To,
Why make up a lie?
exactly.
It's
Yeah.
business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'll meet him, but I'm interested to see what he says. And paused, like that term is paused. I don't think I want to continue anyway.
I think what's quite likely is whatever happens, whether it's true or not, is probably over.
Yeah.
Because the pause is. Yeah, that's like a long distance relationship.
Yeah.
It could work out, but
Maybe we should go on a break.
yeah, exactly.
Maybe we should.
Yeah.
But it's kind of you get stuck in a rut, and it's a blessing in disguise, I think, because now it's forced me to move on. So
I hate that. I've heard that saying a lot.
So
Not
what
the
are
past
you-
few weeks, blessing in disguise.
it's a good
Yeah,
saying.
that's because
Like,
people got to
fuck off.
fucking cope. Not this
Yeah,
Shit.
yeah. You got to find.
That's why there's the internet god and that god, so you can go.
No, the
I
internet
need
God.
to cope, please.
Yeah. And then
Find
you
my
got
prayers
this
on the internet.
on the internet when you're supposed to be looking for jobs,
Yeah.
and you
I'm
find
like, God, please give me some new shoes. And I'm like, hang on, let's just have a look on eBay.
just check my bank
There you
balance.
go,
for
blessing in disguise, the internet. I'm in a similar position,
that. Oh yeah.
but not quite.
Yeah, because yours is actually different.
Yes, exactly. That's where it was going.
So you're in a different situation.
Yeah, I'm in a different situation. Then maybe I can help shed some light on this situation that is completely different.
You
Are
good? Do you want
you going to say get a job?
to drink
No.
or anything before we continue?
Oh,
I would have some
Yeah.
some water.
Yeah.
some-
You've got a drink, James.
I'm alright. I've even got my 2 litre bottle of water
You're so prepared.
because I started getting a headache. But as soon as I've had my whiskey, I'm alright.
That's going in the t-shirt. I had a headache,
Yeah.
and then I took my whiskey. Fucking Popeye.
And then on the back. Yeah, just all the way, and then it has to continue on the back. I could do it. We should make a t-shirt business.
Yeah.
You know what? We could. We should.
I will have to.
I want to try out his chair. Adam's out of the room. Oh, he's back.
He heard you. He heard
I
you.
wasn't going to do anything to your chair.
Thank you, sir. You're welcome.
Anyway, we were just saying about starting up a t-shirt business.
Oh, sounds
We'll
good.
get back to that.
You can invest, and we can.
Tell you about my
not pay you
freelance
back.
trailer work.
Yeah, go on then.
So, the latest one is it's 50 years of celebrating the Beatles.
Right. That's a bit unusual.
In comic book form.
Yeah. Please
No,
continue.
just 50 years.
We're from Titan Comics.
No,
Oh.
of the Beatles.
No.
Who's giving you the work?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Titan.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe just continue.
So, yeah.
Let's not put.
Yeah.
So I'm making a trailer celebrating 50 years of the Beatles
Yeah.
for Titan Comics.
Right.
Although we should edit that out because it's quite classified.
Yeah.
But anyway.
too late.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll see.
We're
how it
on
goes.
YouTube
Yeah,
live.
sure. Yeah, it could be live.
We'll be getting an
Um,
email in the next 5 minutes.
Yeah.
You're fucking fired.
But no, well, it's not really classified. It's just I can't show anything. But
Classified.
yeah, I don't know what classified. More of a blessing in disguise.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the Yellow Submarine, the
Yeah.
song, had a movie.
Yeah.
Didn't it?
Mhm.
Come out, the animation movie.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen it.
I've not, but I know what it's
I
like.
don't, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Really
and
fucking weird.
Yeah. So now Titan have made a comic book of it, and they're releasing it in conjunction with the movie being re-released in 4K resolution,
Nice.
which has had some really nice work done on it. If you look it up,
Must have, if it's
it's like
from the
frame by
60s.
frame. It's
Yeah.
not just had like a full,
Yeah.
like a mapping on the top. They've done it frame by frame and
Well, it's the
adjusted.
Beatles.
Yeah. So anyway, so they asked me to make a trailer of the comic.
That's
so,
pretty
yeah,
big.
It's cool. Yeah, it's cool. It's good to have my name on it. And then picking some music, which is fine, and I made it all move, and there were some funny
Surely it's the Beatles.
things going on.
One would
What?
assume it would be Yellow Submarine, huh?
Well, that's what I was thinking. But Apple own
Oh.
the rights to Beatles music, I think.
What?
Yeah. Well, like
Well-
iTunes and
Oh.
things like
That's
whatever
creepy.
Apple
I
has.
suppose you can just buy it, can't you?
Yeah. I mean, I know Michael
Well,
Jackson
yeah,
bought
but-
like the White Album and stuff, but that was one of the collection. It was just a retail
Yeah.
thing. Someone must have the rights to the Beatles, yeah.
Yeah.
Apple.
It's Apple.
That's
yeah.
so bizarre.
Yeah.
You'd think it would be
Yeah.
the music, like.
I think it'd be
It
like
is. Apple have their
Paul
own
McCartney
music.
or something.
Oh, there you go.
Like, I think Apple owns Spotify, don't they? And that's run by Apple.
I suppose when a business starts, they can just be bought out.
Yeah, yeah. But
It's
anyway,
all
so
like
it's-
happens in
Facebook on Instagram.
Yeah.
And I didn't know that.
Did someone owns
Face-
Google?
Oh yeah, yeah,
They're called Alphabet.
yeah. Alpha.
Oh, I've never heard of that.
Yeah, I just read about that in Dimitri.
And
Yeah.
don't Google on YouTube.
Yeah,
That's fucking weird.
and Verizon owned like everywhere else.
Google own YouTube.
Yeah, they bought
Yeah.
YouTube.
Did they?
Yeah, like last year or something.
That's why they keep pumping money into it, even though it keeps losing money somehow.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
YouTube loses
Anyway,
money.
back to the thing in question. So, picking the music because Apple own Beatles music, it costs Titan too much money
Mm.
to license.
to license
Well, that's
it
why they own
on
it.
their advertising
Yeah.
trailer, right? So they said like it's a no go. So I got to pick something that sounds like something from the Beatles, which I did,
Mm.
and it went well, and it
Okay.
got approved.
Yeah.
So I was like, cool. And then it gets sent off to, I think it's Suba Films,
Not
on
sure.
Apple themselves,
Yeah.
and they were like, apparently they said no to the music.
Probably because
But
it
not-
does sound like
No
the
to the
Beatles.
music. No to any music.
Right.
They said we're not
Good
allowed
job.
any music, and we're not giving you Beatles music.
Yes,
To
sir.
advertise their own track,
Yeah.
you know? So I don't understand
They don't give a fuck.
where the logic is.
So
They're
what?
like,
That's just
so,
a snub to
well,
Titan.
that's it now.
Yeah.
It's been put on hold, and I'm waiting to hear what's going on.
Yeah.
They've said try and find some like sound effects. You can't have a minute trailer with just pew, pew, you know, or whatever. I can't find
Well,
any
it's just
sound
them
effects.
having conversations in weird, like, Wonderland kind of place. It's just them, like, walking around.
Well, yeah, but like, you know, if there's like moving image, you can have
Yeah.
like a.
Oh, yeah.
But that would
That's-
look really crap.
That'd be terrible.
That's
Yeah.
too much.
You want something like, from the greatest hits of
Yeah.
the Beatles. You're like,
That's it. And I thought like you could have like the crowd screaming for the Beatles or something like that. But
You can't
anything
fill
else
a
won't
full
make sense.
minute with,
No.
without
it was cheering.
everyone would be like, what?
with anything.
That's
Yeah.
Because it will. Even if you've got a split second of silence, it'll be so fucking loud.
Yeah.
Because everyone's like, I don't hear the
Yeah.
Beatles music.
And it's
What's
the Beatles.
what's
Yeah.
And then if I do have the
Yeah.
crowd and then someone goes, oh, the Beatles, they'll go, you're not allowed that.
Fuck off.
And they, because they'll be like, well, we own that.
That just shows, up at the top, they don't have a fucking clue.
No. Well, it's
Well,
all about money, isn't it?
Yeah.
Titan said that they didn't want to buy it. Is it Titan who
No, they
said
can't
that
afford it.
Yeah,
They can't afford
yeah,
it.
okay.
Yeah.
So Apple have just said if
So
you
they
can't
just said-
afford it, fuck you.
Yeah.
They don't give a
Well,
fuck.
And
that's
Titan were like, well, we're not going to pay all that money.
It's
Just
Yeah.
funny because Titan are kind of big.
Mm.
But they're not Apple big, of course.
No, well,
No,
it must be kind of a lot of
not
money.
big.
Yeah, it's probably.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we could actually find out if we just asked if we want to buy it.
Well, go on then.
No, I'm alright.
Buy what?
We
What,
could
do you
contact...
own the Beatles? I want to
No.
own the Beatles.
No, but the royalties to it, you can buy them. That's what you're trying to buy. But
Oh,
it's
yeah,
too
yeah.
much. But we could inquire and find out because we could just be legit
I
businessmen.
might do that.
Nah, they
Tune in next week to find
out.
You're just fucking students.
But yeah.
Tell.
So how do you...
Because we've been watching you
Yeah,
on your
we-
fucking
yeah.
Mac.
Through the camera.
We are the three views
Yeah.
Yeah.
that you've had.
We're the fourth, the secret fourth.
Yeah.
We're coming for you.
We don't come up under this.
In the dark web.
The secret fourth. That's a
But
fucking
yeah,
great
it doesn't
name.
make...
There's a book in that.
Yeah, that's
doesn't make any sense, does it?
well,
Get something like
no,
that.
it does make sense.
It's out of
but-
my hands as well now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, at
this
least
is so above
So-
your pay grade.
Oh,
'cause your
yeah.
entire company, which is multinational,
Mm.
has just been told to fuck off.
When they said, do you have any ideas? Yeah, if you've got,
Yeah, cancel.
you
the
know,
fucking
how
book.
much money you got, then I've got some ideas, but no.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even know where you would go from there.
No,
If
exactly.
you can't have.
I'm like, well, I'd have to take time out of my work
How do they have
to
the
sit
right
there
to
all
say
day
there's-
and
They
have
can't have
ideas.
any music
because,
because it's the Beatles visual.
yeah, but
Oh,
people
that's
would say,
brilliant.
you know, is that Beatles music? Then the people will start inquiring about what track that is. And
Yeah.
it goes against what they're trying to advertise.
Surely you
That's
just have
probably
the
where they-
fucking Beatles music.
Yeah, you think they'd have, you know, submarine. They'll
That's
just
terrible.
go, yeah, sure.
Yeah. Like, no brainer.
Yeah. So there you go.
That's why they've got them over a barrel like this
That's my
because
predicament.
it's pretty difficult to.
Over a barrel.
Yeah,
Being fucked.
yeah. There you go. You should go
Nods
watch
his head in approval.
the film that reminds me of.
What?
Pulp Fiction? The
What,
other
the
one?
Avengers?
Oh, yeah, Pulp Fiction.
Oh.
Yeah, whenever I remember them, I remember Reservoir Dogs and Pulp Fiction. I just confuse
Yeah.
the names.
I've not actually seen them fully.
Oh, well,
I have to admit that.
you can leave if you want.
Yeah, preferably by window.
I'm just going to sit here silently so it looks like
Nah,
I
it's. I don't watch the movies that I should be watching.
It's not good, guys.
What were you? What did you send us? A ninja rap? Or was that you?
No,
that
that was
that
Was you?
me. Yeah, I don't even know why that came.
I didn't
into
even
my
watch
head.
it. I was like,
I watched it.
I'm not going to get that.
He is. You can't not get it. It's about ninjas. Right?
Yeah, but you said, oh,
Remembering
it was like,
the classics.
yeah, remembering, and I was like, I've never seen that before.
Of course you haven't. That's why I sent it to you.
Oh,
Yeah.
I saw that a long time ago, and I don't know in what context.
Is it from, like, the 90s?
I think it
Well,
must
the-
be from the
Yeah.
picture quality. It's
Yeah,
fucking
it's really
awful.
bad. I love stuff like that exist on the
and
internet.
it was a ninja rapping, I think.
It was terrible. It's
It
great.
was yeah,
It's terrible.
It was college kids
Wonderful.
having fun.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was.
So they were so obviously on campus. It's the ninja time.
Just rich kids with
Yeah.
too much time and money.
A seasoning table down there.
What?
So I've just seen a
It's a.
oregano
Yeah.
set.
It's a pizza board gift set.
I have a
Is it? Oh, that's
I
cool.
have a
Yeah,
sneaky
I like
suspicion you found that sitting neatly on top of someone's bin and you thought, yeah, I can just take this when I find
need
myself in a
this.
situation where I need a gift.
picture. Yeah.
And
You coming with me?
yeah.
Speaking of gifts,
Okay.
I'll get onto the new addition to my findings.
Oh
today.
yeah, you were hiding stuff from me.
I'm hiding it.
Right, go on then.
I'm going to get it out now.
That sounds bad.
Not only am I reading the second volume of this, Descender. It's pretty good.
Ooh,
Remember the
pretty good.
watercolour thing? Really
Yes,
good.
I do remember.
Really
Yeah.
good.
Is that what professional art looks like? Is it?
But this, I went into CEX
Oh.
Exchange Shop to buy
That's
the
really weird that-
Spider-Man Homecoming.
We were just talking
I
about
remember
that.
you said, yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I said. The Blu-ray, buying everything on Blu-ray at the moment.
Alright.
Because
You've been
You have
suckered
the
into
Blu-ray
it.
player.
How
I
do
have
you
a
gonna?
Blu-ray player.
You do?
Is the Xbox One is a
yeah.
Blu-ray?
Is it? I also have one.
Yeah.
Then.
Yes. So do I. It's called a PlayStation.
I'm very fancy.
Fuck off.
PlayStation.
It
Anyway.
probably doesn't work, so you know.
What?
What's in
My
there? Home
PlayStation.
Oh, I thought you meant...
No, I'm sure your Xbox. is
What's
fine.
in there? Like
Sure,
Home Alone 3 or something?
Exactly. What is in there? So I looked in there, and there was
Cannabis.
Homecoming Blu-ray disc,
Yeah.
and
I'll be.
they're giving me the 3D one as well.
How are you going to view
I
that?
know glasses.
And I can't.
I
But
love
it's,
it.
it's a good result.
Why? Do you need 3D glasses?
No, you need a 3D TV.
Oh, that's
okay.
even fucking.
And you need a 3D player, don't
What's
you?
that?
I don't know.
I don't care.
I'm sure you do. You can't just whack a 3D disc into a...
You know,
Well,
that's
surely
it.
it's just the way the visuals are. A 3D TV,
You need a 3D TV.
a 3D player, I don't think that exists. I think a normal player will do it. Because isn't it just the way
It
the
probably
image...
says somewhere.
Yeah, maybe it's just a double image on the disc.
Yeah, I'm not too sure.
I don't know, but then it would have to have double lasers to read it properly.
I've got no
I
fucking
think there you
idea.
get. I think that's all.
Right.
So,
Did
and I
you-
was like, yeah, sweet. And then I was thinking, well, I've got nothing to play it on.
Did
So-
you see it in 3D when you went to see it in cinema?
Nah.
Well, then you probably survive.
Yeah,
I've not seen it.
I won't see it.
I thought it was more impressive than it turns out to be.
It's quite impressive. How much did you buy it for?
£8.
Oh,
That's very fair. That's very fair.
Oh, what did you say? Fair.
Yeah,
It is fair.
Yeah, I'm not
Because
into
I was
Blu-ray.
going to buy it
I just-
for Ragnarok.
I really just don't get it.
Just £12.
Is it really that good?
Yeah, it is better quality.
It is if you want to believe it is. I knew someone who
It is.
I want to
collected
believe.
Disney movies
I believe.
on Blu-ray
I believe it would.
for the kids,
Yeah,
for the future.
yeah.
That was his thing.
Well, no, because that's what it is, isn't it? You got you got tape, yeah, which
No.
was like,
Not
and then
anymore.
not anymore.
No.
But then DVD come out, and there's people like you back then going, "Is the quality really that much better?" And now it is.
Even though I said it. But
And now we're like, "Yeah, you
Yeah.
said it."
I was.
And
I
now we're
was
like, Blu-ray.
pretty-
Oh, is it really that much better? Well, yeah, it is.
yeah, it's so much
Because
more
now there's
expensive.
4K. You're like, "Oh, is it really that much?" Well, it is.
Yeah.
So we're getting fucking better. Suck on that.
Can't wait for VHS to come back around.
I love VHS.
I was looking at them in the charity
Oh,
shop the other
actually, I'll
day.
tell
My
you what,
uni has a
though.
VHS player in the library.
I bet they
Sit there and
fucking
wank
do.
over that.
Yeah, and all kinds of BBC Two documentaries.
Yeah.
from the
Oh, yeah.
80s. Good stuff and all that.
Yeah,
When David Attenborough was in his prime.
still is in his prime.
Yeah, banging the Queen, oh
You should stop reporting what you see written in public toilets.
No, but-
Some of that information is factually
That's exactly what I
inaccurate.
heard on the way here.
It's not the news.
But they done a documentary on trees, didn't they?
I don't fucking
With
know.
the
Wait,
Queen.
who?
Yeah, with the
Just
Queen.
the way you're
It's on-
smiling, I feel like you're going somewhere.
It is. And they were talking about trees, and the Queen was like, "Yeah, this is a tree." David Attenborough was like, "Yeah, it's a big tree." It was on BBC. Yeah,
Did you-
it was a big thing.
Did you do the writing for that
Yep.
episode? Here's a tree.
Yep.
But you
Or
know,
the
like
boys,
it's just
so-
two of them on camera, like walking
I have seen
through
that
this,
image. Yeah.
walking through this.
And I would
Tree, I
only
guess.
assume it was
But you
both.
know, behind that camera, there is a team of
SWAT
1,000
team.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'd like to see like the other
The other
view.
way around.
Mm.
Get the
BVS.
behind the scenes Blu-ray, James.
Yeah.
Maybe the 3D one. Will
Oh,
be in
or like a no, it would be 360 view, wouldn't it next?
there. Yeah, that exists.
Panorama
Oh,
things.
no,
That
it's just-
yeah, that's
Yeah.
something like
But
that.
would you like? Would it be a controller where
You'd
you
have
like
to-
go left?
Yeah.
That's what kind
Have
of
to be-
VR is about.
Or you'd have a circular TV, so you can just.
They definitely
Yeah,
film
work.
for that.
You'd never be able to see it all at once.
No.
Yeah, it would be probably you could probably do it.
Unless it was
Yeah.
like panorama. And it was like,
Yeah.
the 360 was flat. But then it looks weird.
I've seen that
60
kind of
was
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like, you know when you do
so
a
it
panorama?
Wouldn't be.
Panorama,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's what I mean.
But then you kind of turn a bit.
And there's a touch screen,
And
so
then
you're
it's
just
like,
kind
yeah.
of
Yeah.
flicking through it like a. scroll thing.
Has anyone had a go on VR?
No.
Like the headsets?
No.
I really, really do
I'm
want
surprised you haven't.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm surprised I haven't. I
Yeah,
have to think.
come
Have
on.
I not? Have I not? No.
Too busy growing your fucking beard.
Yeah, I don't want to put this
You
over
won't
here.
touch it.
And
I've gone past Game twice and
Sorry.
they've said
Game.
it's not
The
working
shop
at the
that
moment.
sells
The man
games.
called
Yeah.
Game.
And they've said it's not working at the moment. Twice.
Oh, what's it go?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I was really annoyed.
What is it though? Oculus Rift. Is it?
No
I
idea.
probably have.
Oh, PS have got their own one. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a
Really?
PlayStation one, and I assume there's a Microsoft one.
Well, Microsoft have Microsoft HoloLens, don't they? Which is augmented reality and other things.
Oh, the
quite big
HoloLens, is that
HoloLens, yeah.
actually going to production?
Oh yeah, it's in
Yeah,
production.
Is it?
You can buy it now, but I don't think it's quite.
They're
as
not. They're not cheap
amazing.
though.
No, I think it's like £1,000
Awesome.
a unit.
And how quick is that going to go out of date?
Yeah, I mean,
It's already out of date.
when
Already forgotten
did
about
this, Did the school? Yeah, of course, right. Naturally.
Bring back
That's you
VHS.
Xbox owners, isn't it?
That VHS.
That's you.
T-shirt. Bring back VHS.
Yeah. See, yeah, T-shirt. Because I said I had a headache, and that's why I bought water
Yeah.
until I had my whiskey. And we were saying we should put that. What are you doing?
Make a note.
Make
You're
it
just going to write down T-shirt company.
It's good, right? If you
You're
don't write it down,
You're
you'll
going to write down
forget.
bring back VHS. Well, some record.
Nah,
You're
I've
right.
written
Did
it
I
down
say?
so many times.
What did I say about
It's not about forgetting at this point. But don't
No,
let
write
that
it down
stop
now.
you.
Write it down.
I feel bullied
For
now. I
fuck's
feel bullied.
sake. Yeah.
It's your
Okay,
life,
get
sir.
your quill
Like
out.
the nerd.
Get your feather quill
You're going
out.
to give me digs for taking notes.
With your
See,
wax
see,
stamp.
on the front, on the front.
No,
On the front.
something else is on the front.
You're going to number it.
It's not what I'm thinking.
1, 2.
T-shirt idea 1.
Yeah. Step 1, T-shirt company.
See,
Step
I've
2,
already
bring the
forgotten
book.
what it is.
Bring
Bring
back
back
VHS.
VHS.
Yeah,
What was the other one where I said, oh, buy a PC? Oh, good night.
No, that was terrible. But
Oh,
Probably already been done.
that was on my Instagram at some point.
good night and buy a PC. That's what it was.
Was it?
It was.
See,
See, it was terrible.
Yeah,
Sound
see,
that
you're
good now.
thinking now.
It wasn't
Yeah.
good. You were the only one that thought it was good.
It worked at the time.
I mocked it up and everything.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, Andrew's got something to say.
No, I was just
Ah.
reinforcing the awkward silence.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was something.
So, are you both excited for? Yeah.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
got to
we-
cut you off with something
were
even
you
more
about to say
important.
Avengers?
Okay.
Yeah, I
Yes,
was going
I
to say.
knew you were.
Yeah,
Fuck you, Ralph Steadman poster.
Oh, sorry.
That's what you were going to talk about.
Yeah,
oh,
well-
have you seen my Ralph Steadman poster?
I was going to.
Oh,
yeah.
yes, it's Dr. Gonzo.
Someone's got to talk about Summer James.
Yeah, no, I
Something
understand.
classy.
But I like awkward silence.
Do
Just
you?
have an
not-
awkward silence.
Doesn't make a very good podcast.
Right
though.
now.
That's what you think. They'd love that.
So everyone at home is like, oh, this is really awkward.
It's like a musical piece. It's like 8 minutes of silence.
Is that a real thing?
I don't
Is
know
that-
what. Tell me there's a triangle. At
But it's
the
got to be. Oh, actually,
Well, it's not
speaking
silence.
of that,
Yeah, I mean to conclude.
No.
but what about like
nothing.
white paintings? Where everyone was like, well, I can just paint white
I feel
on
like
a white
I saw one
canvas.
of those recently.
Yeah, well, there's
Daredevil
loads.
as well.
But the thing is, it's not. It's about the white, different types of white. It's really.
It wasn't
In
white, it
depth.
was red, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's true. It's like the silence
I know, yeah.
in a song is part of the song.
Yeah.
The silence is a thing.
Yeah.
So 8 minutes of silence
It's
is
like-
a song piece.
Nothing is always something.
It's kind of hard. It's kind of controversial a little bit.
It's art, that's the fucking
Yes,
problem.
It's art,
yes,
yeah.
it is, yeah.
Although I saw Picasso.
How is
A
it?
few
What was he
weeks
up to, yeah.
it was-
What's he doing?
it looked pretty bad.
He's still wearing those fucking ridiculous striped shirts of his. I
Alright,
fucking told him.
Didn't actually see him,
Hawaiian, go all in.
but
Where did you go to see his
it
work?
was in Tate Modern, the
Yeah.
retrospective
Mhm.
between 1930 something.
Oh, a new.
Yeah, well, they brought all his work down from Amsterdam,
Oh, right.
and was just like, yeah, have a look at it in London. Bit better, I guess.
Yeah. It's different light in London.
Yeah.
Got a different water.
Oh.
Lovely,
Different
lovely
drums
clear
as well.
grey to neutralise all the.
But no, it was good. It was good to see it up close.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite something to see. I'm not really one for going to look at artists as such, but I thought it's quite a well.
It's not a very good thing to say.
No, but I don't get anything from it. I'm
No.
like, it's an old painting, you know. I done a painting from
No.
3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Doesn't interest me anymore.
Fair enough.
Oh, well, yeah.
I think
Well, it does interest me, but
Adrian said something that was good.
I don't care about what Adrian said. I'm talking right now.
No, well,
So, but no, it was good.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was good. But one thing I did notice, right, is when you're looking at it, you can get right up close, yeah? You're not allowed to touch it, but you're that close.
Yeah.
You can sniff
Where
it.
you can just prod it. It just crumbles.
Well.
Yeah.
Shutters come down.
But it almost looked as if this is a real arty thing now.
It was
It almost as if it looked like the paint was alive, like it was moving around the canvas.
Right.
Because it might just, from like a few feet back, it looked like a blue or yellow square. What? You talking about my whiskey? This has nothing to do with my whiskey.
Is it not?
This is
The psychedelics.
yeah.
Yeah, it was the other stuff you said. Okay.
But it might just look like a blue or yellow square, but when you look up close, the paint like just weaves in and out,
Yeah.
and it's not, you're
It's
just looking
fluid.
at it. Yeah, it's cool.
Well,
But you haven't seen it, so you never know. So
it might
just-
need a new description.
yeah, maybe. I haven't got
Although maybe not. That sounds like it makes life very interesting.
Well, there you kind of just contradicted yourself a little bit because you said, "Oh, I don't really get much from looking at art," and then you kind of explained this very nice thing about going to see some artwork.
He did that thing where you try and style it out. I knew people like that at school.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck studying straight
Yeah.
A's.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, that annoys me.
No, right, okay, I did enjoy it. No.
So,
Yeah, there you go.
Adrian says,
Adrian
Straight arrow.
you're saying something like statistically, in galleries, people spend 4 seconds looking at artwork, and it's probably true.
Yeah.
And when he said that, it was like made me stay and look at a piece of art for
Yeah.
a lot longer than you should.
You only look for more than 4 seconds
You could-
because you think you ought to.
Oh, that's
Or it's actually good.
And what did
So
you
no,
really,
it's-
what did you really get in 4
well,
seconds?
you look at a picture in 4 sections.
Yeah,
Wasn't it? Did we learn that at London Met?
I definitely didn't.
There's like a percentage. There's like 69%
Yeah.
of your focus is here.
Yeah.
And lessons.
That sounds
So you just
like,
kind of scan it like
It's
a book.
kind of like the page, like left to right, top.
Yeah,
to
left to right,
down.
top to bottom, yeah.
Yeah,
that sounds like information from a reliable source. That was probably in a book you coincidentally read.
Mhm.
Maybe one of the Scotland
Or
Cloud
something the
books.
tutors copied out from a book, photocopied
it's
it 100
definitely
times.
a known thing.
Yeah, so you're probably right.
Because did you ever notice when you showed Adrian a piece of work that he took a long time looking at it before he said anything? People would get awkward and he'd have to say, "I'm just looking," and he'd be looking at it like every little bit of detail instead of just going, "Oh, that's crap." Because that's
takes 25 minutes to get
Apart from
Oh,
Ricardo.
25
Ricardo
minutes
wouldn't
later.
even look at it.
Yeah, that's true.
Ricardo would just be like, yes, look at Alan Kitchen.
This
Yeah.
is this
That's
is my
what my whole
Instagram.
blog post was about.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You know that, don't you?
I fucking told Dipty that story.
Yeah, that was
She
true.
just right on the
Yeah.
table. No, not really. She doesn't. I'm the one that headbutts tables.
That was really right at the end of uni as well, so it kind of wrapped it up nicely. A little parcel.
Yeah.
That can go on a t-shirt. Oh,
Yeah.
fucking just say scroll down to your pants. Like
Nice. Sexy.
yeah.
With PTO.
I'm down with the kids.
Yeah. Talking of comedians, I do have my Richard Pryor t-shirt on.
Oh, I heard someone casting aspersions about Richard Pryor not so long ago.
Oh, that's him.
And
From See No Evil. I feel like
No, wasn't he a footballer?
absolutely not. No.
You're thinking of that guy from
My
the Lab
partner
Ropes
lied to me
adverts who's...
Pretty sure
I
he
don't
was a
know what he
footballer.
was.
Pretty sure he was a comedian.
Was he a comedian? Because he
I'm gonna
laughed.
have to
I
second
watched
that.
him on
And he was an actor.
Would I Lie to You?
Comedian for. You definitely did not. He's dead.
He kind of
He had MS through the 90s.
What? No, he's not.
Yeah, Richard Pryor
That
died.
guy on his t-shirt is Richard Pryor and he's dead.
He died
Right.
in the 90s.
Yeah, so
Find my
you
phone.
you find just Google that guy who looks like Richard Pryor. See what
Then
comes up.
maybe I... Oh, no, I saw him on Celebrity Juice.
Oh, you're just being
Oh, wow.
mildly racist now.
Why?
It's that other black guy.
Celebrity. No, it was a guest. It was just
But yeah, you
I have no idea who you mean.
I'm looking it up.
I'm curious to
see
see.
on it.
you probably won't find them because
Because you're wrong.
yeah.
Yeah. But random guy in the street just.
Okay, it's
Okay.
someone that looks like him.
Okay. Please
You're
go
going to
on.
judge you based on what this guy looks like. I feel.
No, because of the way he's like smiling.
Yeah, just.
Yeah, but I don't know what his name is.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I thought you'd found him.
No, yeah, I don't
My
know.
missus finds him hilarious because he just laughs at everything. Sure, was a footballer.
I have no idea.
Chris, maybe. Am I thinking
Fucking Chris. I don't
Chris
know.
something.
No idea.
Chris man who laughs used to be a footballer.
Google that.
That's his whole name.
Think in silence whilst I talk. Yeah, I was walking down the road and t-shirt top was open, and I completely forget that I was wearing that t-shirt now.
Of course you did.
And then
Yeah.
this guy just went, "You don't know him." Bearing in mind, I was just walking down the road,
Yeah.
and I was just like, "I don't know who." He's like, "You don't know Richard Pryor," and I was like, "Oh god, here we go."
Yeah. It's so
yeah.
rare that people respond to t-shirts.
Yeah.
What did you say
yeah.
to that then?
I just said, I do know him. I don't know him personally. I said, I know his work.
Oh.
And he was talking. It was quite nice, actually. He was a little bit
Yeah.
strange.
Of course, he started a conversation with a stranger.
Yeah. I think he was kind
Yeah,
of...
he was a little strange because he was a stranger and you talked to someone.
Yeah.
So you're in
it
trouble
was,
now.
yeah.
So are you the stranger? Or it sounded like he knew you.
He definitely...
He's like, Adam.
He wanted to point out that
Well-
I didn't know who Richard Pryor was.
Well,
was
I don't
like,
know Richard.
I've got him on my t-shirt.
It was probably a bit or something as well. Like, Richard Pryor probably did, but like, you don't know me?
Possibly.
Why are you wearing two t-shirts? It's like really hot.
I'm wearing a shirt and a
A
t-shirt.
shirt and a t-shirt.
Someone?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's what some people do.
Yeah.
Oh, fashion police.
Not really. I am.
Oh,
I just am.
Yeah. Alright. Just a question.
Yeah, a few months
Just a
ago
question.
I heard people talking about. I think Quincy Jones had said that Richard Pryor was gay with
Marlon Brando.
Marlon Brando.
Yeah, I also heard this quite recently.
And I laughed because I'm like, I don't even care if that's true. That's fucking hilarious.
Oh, I think it's true. That's really strange that
It's
they said
so
that. I found
bizarre.
out in like the last 2 weeks.
Yeah, because I didn't follow the story. It's like, you know, when you're on a website and all this shit pops up and you're like, oh, okay.
Oh, so you heard it from that? I heard it. It was on, obviously, Joe Rogan.
No, sorry, but Greg told me he probably
Oh,
heard
okay.
it with the Joe
Yeah,
Rogan show,
possibly.
sorry, yeah.
I think it must have just been a recent one because
Yeah.
comedians and then
Yeah.
fans of comedians, they were just fucked on drugs. And then
That sounds about right.
Shit got crazy.
Yeah, Marlon
I mean, that's
Brando was
sexy.
crazy, and
Don't know
Richard Pryor, it's probably best you don't. It will change your
I'm just
world.
thinking it's
What's
like-
kind of funny is Richard Pryor is in Superman and he had sex with Superman's dad.
Oh, is that what in number 3?
That's not what happens in that though.
No, obviously not.
No. Richard, yes, that's him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's him.
Needed
The
to
guy
go
who-
through DC to get it.
Where he says be inconspicuous and he turns up in a Ferrari.
I can't remember that.
Oh well, then
Sounds
you
about
don't know
right.
Richard Pryor.
Oh, clearly. The guy was right all along. Yeah,
I hate talking to strangers.
yeah, so did I.
Yeah, no, I just.
You know,
I think I hate
I've been
people
taught
in
from a
general.
young child not to do that. I think he just wanted to prove like he was like kind of old and I was young and he was just like, you
Well,
don't know
Yeah.
shit.
It sounded a lot more amicable than that fucking weird McDonald's advert from a few years back. I don't know if either of you saw this. It was like, alright, now which way did it work? Yeah, what it was is, it was two separate narratives. Young black kid and an old white guy. And they're going about their daily
Oh
business.
yes, I
And then
remember
they
that.
both end up in McDonald's.
Yeah.
And like,
And they,
there's a
nodded.
really weird nod, and you just
Yeah.
think this is bollocks.
Yeah, I
and it's
remember that.
weird. It's like this. The only kind of relationship these two could have would be one that would make the front
McDonald's.
page
Yeah.
of the fucking Mirror, right?
Oh, not McDonald's.
No.
Oh, I didn't read that into the advert.
It's just so politically correct. Like, it's just
It's- yeah,
wrong.
to,
Oh, yeah,
to the
yeah.
point where I had to read it in a different way.
Yeah, it was so politically correct that it's almost mildly racist because it's like we need to have like this.
Yeah. It's like
White guy,
yeah,
black
yeah,
guy.
we're for everybody.
Yeah.
But it's like them young black kids on the bus are not nodding at OAPs
No.
who hang out in the pub. This
No.
is not how
No,
I
because
live in London.
But he was
so-
on his own. They were both on their own in McDonald's, weren't they? So
Which
it's
makes it even
acceptable.
worse.
Yeah.
It was acceptable.
Have you ever been in
The old guy was
McDonald's?
like,
Did anyone like,
"Come home
right,
with me."
I'm going well in Big Mac.
When I'm outside, I don't look at anyone. I
Exactly.
wasn't looking at the guy who spoke to me.
Yeah, you were.
I had to turn around.
I bet
and
you
say,
were going like this, walking down the street, just pointing at your teeth.
I was. Yeah, I was.
Yeah, see, I went up to people in the staff in the tube station wearing my Stone Cold shirt,
Yeah.
and what does it say? Don't eyeball me.
Are you eyeballing me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was like, are you eyeballing me? And I'm like, oh, what's happening here? Oh, yeah, no, yeah, oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Run.
So that, yeah, I don't know. Maybe people look at your T-shirt and comment on it twice in a lifetime. So that's one of them.
Pretty much the only. I can't remember another time. I do wear quite plain t-shirts though. This
So
is
we're
the
going to
first-
start this t-shirt business.
I think we should.
we are.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
We've got some good
It
ideas.
sounds
We need
like
to make controversial t-shirts.
controversy. That's
What we
the
should do
T-shirt.
is
Yeah.
have like
I'm
an,
sure
old,
Michael's face.
an old white guy on the front and a young black kid on the back.
What?
And then people will be like, oh, that's a bit weird. And then when you're walking past, you'll be like, that's even weirder.
That's just fucking weird.
No, but you're like, well, McDonald's did it.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
doesn't. How does that make it?
And
bad?
maybe it should say that McDonald's did it.
Yeah. McDonald's did
What?
it.
Yeah. What's the problem? With
Yeah.
I don't think I want you part of this business.
No, right.
I think you might be saying that a lot in a couple of minutes.
Just go on the website, there's lots of strange t-shirts that make no sense. These aren't funny.
I need one of them
Donnie
t-shirt.
Darko, the t-shirt company.
Actually, I was going to watch that the other night.
And you didn't because...
I don't know, I just didn't get around to it.
I've got it downloaded. I mean, I've got it. And there was... Yeah, I've not gone around to watching it again. There's other things that I've not seen
Well,
that
there's
I
two of
prefer
them.
to watch first.
Two.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that might be one of those direct-to-DVD sequels. I don't know.
Speaking of direct-to-DVD, the other day I watched The Terrifier. Have you seen it?
That sounds like direct-to-DVD.
It's like, I don't know. No.
Yep.
But it's
Another one of
about
your
like
fucking terrible films.
like a killer clown who's more terrifying than it.
Terrifying.
More terrifying than
What
it.
did you say? More
Yeah.
terrifying?
Terrified.
Oh,
So
more
the clown
terrifying.
was scared.
More terrifying.
That would be
Yeah.
funny though.
Yeah.
If he's scared, she's like. "Ah!"
No, but it was filmed as if it was like filmed. I don't know, like in the 60s or 70s, where it's kind of like off focus and like a blue, you know, where it looks old.
Yeah,
like,
it's
it
got
looks like an
focus and
old
stuff.
B movie.
Yeah.
It was alright.
That works.
It was so shit that it was quite good.
That's kind of good.
It's
in a
like-
way.
Yeah.
It's really bad, but I can see why it's like that.
Yeah.
It was
It's kind of
alright.
like...
Clown was well weird.
Not like a polished finish, which is nice in a way.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not like the lighting was all dark.
Yeah. Make
You
up
know.
to the max. Yeah.
You know when they go into like a dark place and the screen literally just goes black.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, this is annoying.
That's old school.
It's there. It's
Yeah.
like that. It's good. It's good.
That's what the X-Files do. It's a bit annoying.
I don't like the X-Files.
You've never watched it?
I've never watched it.
I've seen
never
bits and
actually
pieces,
watched
and episodes here and there, but not.
It's good.
I bet it's not bad.
It's
Yeah.
pretty shit, but good. You know,
Yeah.
one of them. You
it.
kind of just...
Wasn't it a movie? I thought it was a movie.
There's a few
I
movies
saw the
as well.
fucking movie.
I've not seen
that
the
was
movie.
my mistake.
Yeah.
It's just a long episode.
Yeah, I can
Even
imagine.
though I haven't seen that many episodes.
It's pretty good. I can see how it's everything's referenced it through the past.
Yeah, I think it's almost like
It's
a
just
new
about
age
aliens.
Twilight Zone thing. It's
About a lot of stuff.
yeah, it's not.
Paranormal in general.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's kind of an episode quality jump, I would
Yeah.
assume, because I
It's like-
know there are like 5 episodes
Yeah.
that are amazing
Oh.
that I haven't seen, but I've
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah,
See
each
the
episode's different, but then there's like an overarching story throughout.
Oh, okay.
But it's pretty good. Like I can't stop watching it.
Oh.
And
Which obviously led you to finding the Tumblr with the
yeah,
Twilight Zone.
because I saw the guy's t-shirt, and, tie, and I was like, I need that tie. And I was googling like Fox Mulder's ties and found a
Oh,
Tumblr
is that
dedicated to all his ties.
Makes
It's like
sense
100
now.
ties on there. People have got too
Probably
much
won't.
time
I
because they
salute
catalogued
them.
it.
Yeah, I salute them. I
Oh,
have
what,
all
does
the
he got
time
a
in the
different
world.
one?
He's got.
Every
It's one of them
episode?
weird things where he's like he's got an
They come
amazing
up again?
wardrobe. Yeah, they come up round and round and go. Yeah.
Oh, right.
Because either they're actually, I've forgotten his name, the actor. Either are the actor's ties or it's just wardrobe, and they've just got.
Well, it's got the
Yeah.
wardrobe, but there's no way a man would have that many ties. It's supposed to be
I'd
like
reckon it's probably both.
Oh, I should
Possibly.
have looked at that post you sent me then. That could have been quite funny.
it's just a Tumblr.
David something.
David
but just
Schnobney.
time. That sounds about right.
I've known his name for 10 years.
It's
Now
like
I need it.
something Schnobney. That's not right.
You're not
No, it
wrong.
doesn't
You're not,
sound
you're
like
not
that.
It's
wrong,
not. It's not
though.
too wrong.
David Duchovny.
It's like it's sure it's a Schnobney at the end.
Yeah, I'm as close as I'm going to.
Yeah, I'll have a quick look.
Google it.
We'll never store anything out in our brains because we just got to Google as like an
Yeah, it's quite
external brain.
interesting. I'm reading a comic at the moment called Evolution by Image Comics. I thought it was the creator of Walking Dead, but it's not. It's another one. It's called Oblivion Song.
Sorry, David Duchovny.
Ah, yeah.
Duchovny.
Still don't know.
Duchovny.
Called Evolution,
Yeah.
and it's about how like humans are evolving into this kind of bug thing.
Right.
But it's only 5 comics in.
Yeah.
But there were some like good statistics, and apparently that the bed bug disappeared for 50 years and come back with a new exoskeleton, and
Well, I've got a revamp.
yeah, and something else.
Got a fucking hard reboot.
But yeah, and then also there's now rats and mice that have evolved to be
You
immune
said
from
good
poison.
statistics.
Yeah.
These are not good statistics.
No, they're good. They're good. They are good.
They're interesting, but they're terrible. They're terrifying.
But this comic is like scientifically like,
accurate.
yeah. And also, this is a cool one. This is like Superman shit. Who are the people that do X-rays? Like, if you have to go for an X-ray, what do you call them?
Doctors.
Radio.
Yeah, radiologist, something
A
like that.
radiologist.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Something like that.
We'll agree.
Yes, agree with that.
Yeah.
So they've been exposed to
That's why they leave the room.
X-rays
Yeah.
so much.
Well, now they turn into the whole.
Well, no, but now they've been exposed to so much that their body has made a certain chemical that's repelling radiation.
Ooh.
So
wait, is that scientifically accurate?
Yeah, well,
that's fucking awesome.
I think so.
That's like a real mutant superpower.
That's like getting a flu shot. A little bit of the flu defends.
Yeah, exactly.
Flu.
Yeah,
So a little bit of X-ray or radiation defends
time.
more.
Which means atom bombs are going out of date, so now we've got to use them.
Yeah, obviously, it would still it's not that.
Yeah. But that's pretty interesting.
Stupid. That's very interesting.
Oh, well, now is it interesting, isn't it? Oh, so my rats.
Why didn't you start with that one? Yeah, fuck those rats.
Well, no, but like you can see.
It was a good build-up.
Yeah,
that's how you tell the story.
But now this comic is. I was like, oh, okay, it's got some like real backbone to it.
Well, a lot of sci-fi is based on real.
Yeah, apart from X-Files.
Pretty real.
It's real to the fans.
It's
pretty real.
It's completely real fiction.
Well,
Real to me.
I haven't seen it.
Yeah, it's real except for the bits that aren't. They're
Yeah.
just improved versions of the truth.
That's a bad example of sci-fi that's real.
I've never even heard of science fact.
I mean, or E.T. I mean, that has to have been real.
Yeah, E.T. was based. That's a documentary.
Of course.
Did not know.
That could be. Although there's a new Spielberg film out, isn't there?
Yes, and it's good.
Have you seen it?
Ready Player One.
Yeah.
It's good. I don't understand why there's so many references
Is
in
it
it.
Ready Player One? What am I thinking of?
Yeah, Ready Player One.
Where he goes into a virtual reality world.
Yeah.
It's great.
What was that?
It's
What's
really
it called?
good. Yeah.
It's called something else.
I don't understand. I do understand because
Is
it's
it?
gaming. They couldn't make up their own game characters because it'd be so hollow and false. There's so you'd really like it because I'm sure the stuff that went over my head. Gundam, he was in there.
What?
The guy's got like a mod, then it's like a Gundam suit, and it's.
But isn't it all loads of Spielberg films in one?
But not really because he doesn't own Gundam. Doesn't own the Iron
No,
Giant.
Yeah.
The Iron Giant.
Oh.
I can't. There's so many. I can't
I
think
thought
of
they
it.
were. Yeah, I knew it had.
Yeah, it's just a mod that someone had, and it was you could run as the Iron Giant.
Oh,
And it, like,
in the film, you mean?
Yeah.
That's brilliant. 'cause
It's cool.
That means he understands modding culture, which doesn't give a flying fuck about copyright law.
Yeah. Well, it's the virtual the way they do it.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, I would go and see it again as well. It's really good,
Right.
and the story's good as well. It's not
I'll
just.
tell you what, if you're going to go see it again, let me know.
Yeah, well, definitely. Yeah.
Well, in the next hour.
Oof.
Yeah, it's fucking going
Let's
now.
go.
Fuck the podcast. Leave
What
it.
is it
Talk about
called?
awkward silence.
Just take the thing too.
Yeah.
Ooh, ah.
Copyright. There's so many references that I tried to it might have been too early, Google all the Easter eggs because, but that's quite I don't want to give it all away anyway, but it's a good story and all that as well. It's not just the CGI, yeah. But one thing I did notice, there's Gears of War, the chainsaw lancer. Someone uses it for about 3 seconds, and it's just no way. Even things like that. There's loads of Master Chiefs in it.
Yeah, but is it meant to be that?
It's the same noise. It's the same thing.
Oh, right. What's the noise again?
How the
I'm not
fuck
doing
did they negotiate that? I mean,
Well,
Japan.
that's
are
the
very
one thing they
Apple
didn't
probably
say
don't own it.
that it was that.
Yeah.
But other ones that it was like the Iron Giant, they were like, "This is the Iron Giant." They bought the rights.
Well, yeah.
I know Hollywood films.
Spielberg.
Yeah.
They basically probably got no budget,
Yeah, that's true.
and they can kind of get away with it because it's CGI, but it's meant to be virtual reality, so it's kind of cartoon CGI. So it's not like realistic CGI.
Yeah,
Avatar might try and look realistic.
Yeah, Gundam isn't, so that would.
Yeah. It's not even in it for that long. but it's- Gundam.
It's anime.
Yeah.
Gun down.
Gundam.
Gundam.
It's like a
Gun
suit.
down.
So if you took a gun and that thing that stops water.
Is it literally?
No, it's
It's like a transformer, but it's a suit.
giant robot.
Oh, speaking of Transformers,
Yes.
the guy that voices
Oh, don't you tell me something I don't want to hear.
the
Continue.
guy that voices what's his
Optimus
name?
Prime.
Optimus Prime
Peter
is
Cullen.
the guy that used to do it in the original
Yes.
animations.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't? Oh, okay.
I didn't know that.
See,
That's
neither of
why
you
it
are
sounds
Transformers
like-
fans, then.
Well, I am, but I just
Well,
prefer Beast Wars. Remember Beast Wars?
What's that? Some sort of weird porn website.
Yeah.
Beast Wars.
No,
It was
Beast
basically
Wars.com.
Transformers, but animals. So
Oh,
Optimus Prime was a
really,
gorilla.
really bad.
It was so
CGI.
bad. It was so bad.
I haven't seen it.
I was a
watching
child.
bits of that on YouTube
Push up.
actually, because it ends.
What, Beast Wars?
Yeah,
Oh,
because
right.
they end up in the original cartoon as part of the plot when everybody's unconscious or dead or whatever you call robots that aren't moving.
Shut down.
Yeah, everybody's off. Right, they crashed
Everybody's
into a
dead.
volcano and they haven't been reactivated, and that's how the original cartoon starts.
Alright.
And then the computer for the ship turns them all into human vehicles.
That's the end of Beast Wars?
No, that's the start of Transformers.
Alright.
Oh.
Of the original Generation 1 cartoon. But the thing is, the Megatron, the Tyrannosaurus,
Yeah.
the Beast Wars Megatron, has received a message from Megatron, the guy from
Yeah,
G1
yeah.
thing, on a disc that is his master plan to basically kill Optimus while he's off. Create a time paradox.
But the guy that voices
Yeah.
Optimus Prime is the guy.
The original guy.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
And the guy who voices Megatron in that, G1 Megatron, is the original Megatron from the Transformers. No, he isn't. No,
Oh.
Or is he?
Oh.
I can't remember.
That's stupid then, what? What is it?
But
Edit that out.
typically, Peter Cullen, Optimus Prime, and half the time
Yeah,
Frank
Peter
Welker,
Cullen, yeah.
the original Megatron, get to reprise the role. It's always Peter Cullen in the games. And
Like doing Megatron.
yeah,
No,
doing
doing
Optimus Prime.
Optimus Prime.
And it's
Oh.
half the time it's Frank Welker. He was the voice of Frank Welker was the voice of the dog in The Simpsons for a while. He's
What dog?
Santa's little helper.
The voice.
Yeah, when he goes because
Really?
Frank Welker does animal noises for a living.
Oh.
Right. He's Scooby Doo
Oh, is he that guy?
and he's Fred from
Oh,
Scooby
really?
Doo
The cartoon one.
since the 60s.
Shit. He must be old.
Yeah, voice acting. This is how it is. It's,
Yeah.
it's,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
the same in anime as well. It's the same guys for the last 40 fucking years.
Mm.
Yeah, when you actually look, you might Google that guy's name,
Yeah.
and they'll have his picture and all the voices
Yeah.
that he's done. It's
They
quite
change their
crazy.
names sometimes as well.
Right.
So it's like Leonardo from the Turtles.
Yeah.
The original 80s cartoon. He's like Liquid Snake in Metal Gear Solid. He shows up in video games all the time. And he has a lovely singing voice.
I suppose they're good at it though as well.
Well,
It's
it's, not
'cause
just
it's
yeah,
like
It's not just
agency
making
work.
different voices. It's,
yeah,
Yeah.
it's like
you've got
acting.
to put it.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you start to dive into that a bit, you do appreciate that it's like acting,
Oh yeah,
It
it
is.
is. Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
harder because they're not.
Because you can't use your face.
Yeah, you're not physically
Yeah.
acting, so they have to get it across.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
why some professional actors are bad voice actors. Because they're
Yeah.
recording the lines, doing the stuff, and
Yeah.
it doesn't come across.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, because I think in Howl's Moving Castle, it's the English or American dubbed. It's there. I was trying to look at the.
What?
I was trying to look at the name. The DVD's there. Oh, it's not there.
What were you looking at
No,
then?
I remembered it. I've lent it to someone. It's usually there.
Whatever, your brain's
It's a very weird
We'll
moment,
just be
yeah.
confused.
It's Christian Bale does the voice for the guy, and
For what?
Howl's Moving Castle. Howl in Howl's Moving Castle.
Oh no.
No, it's an anime. So
I have no idea either, but I
No.
don't.
Spirited Away.
But it's
basically.
anime.
Ah,
Yeah.
I almost know what that
Anime?
is.
I know what anime is.
But-
Manga.
Yeah.
Manga.
I think they did that.
That's the official sign.
But his voice is quite monotone in that,
Yeah.
which is probably because he's an actor.
Yeah.
But it kind of fits the character though, very
Oh,
moody.
I see what you.
Yeah. You saw where I was going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of.
But
Full circle
is
with
it
that.
do you know roughly how old the dub is? Because I kind of think if he did it at the same time
I-
after Batman,
Yeah.
moving into Terminator, Christian Bale kind of became.
Mhm.
He's always been a smug cunt, but
Yeah.
he became a smug cunt who didn't give a fuck. So
I might have been wrong in saying it was the English dub. I think it always was. I think it just went straight to English.
yeah,
I don't think there was a Japanese one.
they know English pretty good. in Japan.
Yeah.
I play
But
so
no,
many
they're
video
all like
games.
English actors who
Ah,
do it.
okay.
Yeah.
It might have just been an international production.
Yeah, I think it was.
I think there is.
I think it's Studio Ghibli though. Still.
I wish I actually watched their movies. I'd like them.
Yeah, I've lent them to a friend. All of them. They're fucking good movies. I went to see last night.
This is where your money goes.
Yes, it was $5. You know, it's worth it. Ghost in the Shell, the original, in the cinema. So I was like, oh,
Oh, I couldn't.
I hope
just
I've seen
couldn't sit.
if you fucking know, you need.
Oh, the
to.
animated.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, right. I
Yeah.
couldn't sit.
Miles
through the
better
film.
than that Scarlet
Yeah,
Johansson.
Yeah, I just couldn't. I was halfway through. I was like, I don't know what's going on.
That
Yeah.
means you were sat on your phone.
Not really bothered. No, I wasn't. I was like, let's watch this.
How could you not know what's going on? It's just a normal plot.
No, yeah, I
Is she a
didn't,
robot
like-
or not? Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, no, but she was.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
you watched it.
What's the
Well, no, so I was just like, what?
Who gives a fuck? That
Shit.
seems like the
All
I don't
that
know, maybe
film
I was
is
too
basically
tired.
like, oh, she's kind of sexy, but she's a robot. That's all that fucking film.
Yeah,
is.
that's
Yeah.
all I saw.
The film was crap. The anime is miles better. One of the best ones I've seen.
Oh, well, I'm not gonna watch that.
No, I know you won't.
Good.
$5 though. They're doing anime month. Anime April.
Where
What
even?
cinemas?
Genesis down the road.
Oh fuck me! Yes,
Oh, I
that's
thought
where I
they
used to
closed
watch
down.
movies.
Oh, you said they stopped.
Yeah, we got to make that a thing.
Yeah,
We've got
definitely.
Because I used to go down to Genesis with someone on the fine art course.
It's just at the end of the road here.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
we'd walk there from university,
Yeah.
and this
On the
is
fine art
technically
course? What fine art course?
the fine art course they had across the road from us, James, at London Metropolitan
Oh, I thought you
University.
meant when
John
you were
Caskell
on
design.
the fine art course.
No.
Yeah,
Speaking
little-
of the
little
thingy
hidden
before,
secret.
Reservoir Dogs, saw that there about a month ago. It's a thing they were doing, a beer and a film was a $5. That's pretty good.
Oh fucking hell!
Yeah.
Not even for students, just
A
Yeah,
beer
yeah.
whilst you're in,
Yeah.
oh, just one.
just watching it with a beer.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, you're not allowed to drink it. You've got to keep
Yeah,
it
you
to
got-
the end.
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
100 people outside just drinking.
You're allowed to do that in normal cinemas.
No, you're not.
Yes, you are.
No, you're not.
I do it.
It's like alcohol and
What
and-
cinemas have you been to?
alcohol
Shit
drinking zone, no drinking zone.
That's not true.
Sure it is.
I've done it before.
Like, you're not even allowed to take in McDonald's now.
Yeah, but you got to buy the beer there.
Yeah, it's got to be there.
You got it from their bar.
Oh.
You
Yeah.
can't just come in with some.
You tried to go into the cinema at McDonald's, you
I don't
fucking
know.
pig.
Well, yeah.
You're rustling,
why
you're
would
rustling
you?
away. Is that you? Thought I could smell that.
Yeah.
Well, no, I wouldn't do that.
No. But, no, you buy the beer at the bar.
You just walk in with a can of beer.
No.
You'd be like, what are you
You
doing?
get it from the bar.
Oh.
But usually it wouldn't at the cinema
There's no
because it's a
beer at my
rip-off.
cinema. Yeah.
But this cinema's included. Got decent beers as well because it's meant to be hip.
They do all right.
Hip.
Yeah.
For the hipsters.
I can't believe I really went like 2 months ago for the first time. I've been like in this area for about 4 years now. I can't believe that was the first time I went. It was pretty good.
Me neither.
And it's
I
quite
can't believe
cheap. I don't know what else is on. I think Akira was on like a month ago and I was gutted that I missed it.
Yeah.
It's only a fact. Well, the one in Peckham, you know that Peckham complex,
No.
the cinema. Remember I said it was I made a joke because it said something like the best complex.
Yes, where was
or
that?
something. Yeah, in Peckham.
Why were we in Peckham?
You were meeting me and we went to Costa.
Yeah, it was like on the
Oh,
right,
yes.
and it was,
Yeah,
yeah,
and you couldn't
down
see
the-
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
£5.
Yeah.
£5 ticket.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
I think
All
it's
the
because
time.
I'm used to going to Cineworld
Even for
and it's
new
like
things.
£13.
Yeah,
Even though
Odeon's terrible.
I have a
so-
Cine card.
I still get student discount. So.
Yeah, don't get
Well, you are a student.
Oh yeah, actually. Ooh,
Exactly.
Yeah,
There you go.
all plates.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I do.
I still try and get away with mine. I get the student burger at McDonald's, but they always question it for just a second because there's no date, and then they just can't go.
Oh, you just show your ID card?
Yeah, just give it
Your
a-
gi- Oh,
What
right.
the
Yeah.
fuck is the student burger?
You don't know what the student burger is?
Yeah, where's
at
this?
McDonald's. What?
McDonald's.
You don't know about the student burger?
No, I thought
You got
it was
student
Burger
card.
King, actually.
You go to McDonald's, you get a meal, you get a free cheeseburger.
What meal?
Any meal.
What if you have a cheeseburger meal?
What's the meal cost these days?
I don't know. £4.
Yeah, like five.
£3.
No, not like £5, £6.
Depends what you get. You can't get it with a half a meal though. So every time I have
What about a
McDonald's,
box of nuggets?
no, it's got to be a meal. Like I said.
Oh, box of
I'm
nuggets.
pretty sure last time I
And a
went to
fruit
McDonald's,
bag.
the Big Mac meal was straight. You don't get change from a five.
It's like £6 or something.
Yeah, it used to be.
What, a Happy
half
Meal?
that.
No,
No,
Oh.
Big Mac.
I was gonna say, where you going?
Even a Happy Meal now is like £3.99.
Yeah.
Just don't get
Fuck's
it.
sake.
So,
Pretty sure you can't unless you're a kid.
I was in KFC earlier. They gave me a
You
diet.
won't save it because you're an adult.
Yeah.
Where's your child prove that you need to be happy?
Beard. No.
Can I have a
Just pull
sign?
out a picture of a random kid.
That's
Well, that
that's
dude.
my kid. That one
Find
across
one in
the
the car
road.
park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was in KFC earlier. It gave me a Diet Pepsi. Hate Diet Pepsi. I hate anything diet because it just
Can
tastes
tell.
like crap.
Yes, sir.
And so So I sent me a ticket. She said, "What drink you having?" I said, "Pepsi." She said, "Here's a Diet Pepsi." I said, "Oh, it was a normal Pepsi." And she goes, "That's like 9p extra."
No way.
And I was like, "Oh, just forget it. I couldn't be bothered to go back to the till and blah blah blah." Apparently, there is sugar tax
Oh yeah.
coming in.
Yeah.
You got to pay extra.
Yeah, that's okay. I'll pay extra for my shit to not taste shit.
But what's all that about? Where?
The kids
Why?
are fat. That's why.
Just to
Is that
stop
what it's all
people.
about?
Just to stop people having so much sugar.
Yeah.
What about like coffee?
It makes
places?
sense though, because sugar's in fucking
What
everything.
about coffee places?
Like how can they like? Well, if you go to a donut shop
Yeah.
and you now got to pay extra
Mhm.
to have a donut.
I
Like,
don't
oh,
know.
I'll have a sugar-free donut.
I presume so. I don't know. I was talking about it with my flatmate the other day. I don't know.
Well, all right. Well, okay.
No, but I want to know if
Did
you
you
know.
break ground on the?
No, this is as far as we
Oh,
got.
well.
Is it coming? I don't know. And that was the end of the conversation.
Okay.
But now you've experienced actual physical amounts of money. 9p difference.
Yeah.
It's like plastic bags all over again.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
a joke. That's
Although I
just
don't
gone,
pay
isn't
for
it?
them. You know you can get away with that. If you do the self checkout and it asks you at the end how many bags have you got. No, self checkout. Bag it all in.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it goes in the scale. Then it says how many bags you got. Just click no bags.
I know.
Thinks you've got no bags.
But some
Pay
places
and
you
go.
gotta like get it from the person.
Yeah,
That's
don't.
wise.
Don't. But you got no choice.
Yeah, even you say, "Oh, can I have a bag, please?"
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Make sure you scan it. Okay.
They definitely don't police it anymore.
Don't check it.
5p.
It's not like it's.
Everyone used to go mad at Lidl. Why'd you charge for your bags? They were right all along.
Yep.
So
Those
Lidl
bastards.
is basically Jesus.
An Aldi.
Yeah.
I'll go Aldi more than Lidl. But anyway,
Yeah.
the sugar tax. So what if things are made from sugar? I don't get it.
Yeah.
How does that work?
I don't know. I presume
Everything's just going to go up in price.
Yeah.
Everything.
Or maybe they're just taxing
Apart
soft
from water.
drink companies.
Maybe there's if there's a diet
Oh,
option.
where they have to have will they add sugar into it?
Yeah. If there's
They
like
There is sugar.
They
in
can make
fruit,
Pepsi without.
yeah, actually, yeah, but it's not
Yeah.
added sugar.
Yeah. It's
Well, that way you
probably
dip
very
all the
clear
diet
in
in
the
sugar.
fucking
A diet
legislation.
banana,
who-
please.
who's fucking hell.
Banana,
Here you go, just
Is
the
that sugar?
Huh?
Does banana have sugar?
A banana has a lot of sugar, yeah. It's
Oh,
not no added sugar though.
Oh, I don't know. But like you dip strawberries in sugar.
Do you?
So
You can. It's
what?
very nice.
Yeah, but that's
I don't even know what I'm talking
no,
about.
I know.
Yeah, you-
But maybe it's if there's a diet option like a diet Pepsi.
Yeah, you
the
have-
other Pepsi will be more, which
Yeah.
kind of makes sense. I hate fucking.
But what, like Tesco's and Asda and everything?
I don't know. Presume so.
We'll find out.
I'm not fine.
We'll wait. I'll wait right here.
We need a minion that can Google things so we can just talk.
What's he called on the
Jamie.
Jamie.
Jamie, yeah.
Young Jamie.
Because Red Band's.
Who? What are we talking about now?
Things you wouldn't understand,
Oh.
James.
Yeah. Grand,
well,
grand.
live such a sheltered life.
You do.
That's why I'm drinking whiskey now because I'm just.
Just
I've
trying
had
to-
Because
enough.
it's already
I
over.
don't.
You've learned as much
I
as
don't
you
know
ever
anything. I better know something about
Just
whiskey.
trying to look cool.
Yeah.
You're just secretly pouring that away.
will. Yeah.
Behind
To your
you.
new shoes.
Yeah.
Just like this.
Just behind you.
Like, why do you touch the collar every time you drink? I don't.
I don't.
Yeah.
Why is your t-shirt all wet? Why'd you stink of whiskey? You okay?
Yeah, it's whiskey makes me sweat. Whiskey. Oh, that'd be gross. Wouldn't it?
What?
But it was well hot.
It's probably possible, though. If you're an alcoholic, a long-term alcoholic, your body gets fucked. Maybe you do sweat alcohol.
You pretty much just sweat like alcohol smell.
Yeah, but you do sweat toxins, don't you? Like if you're in a
Mm-hmm.
sauna, you expel certain. Yeah. So you could be onto something there.
Yeah.
Science, you can just guess
Yeah.
it. It's not that hard.
No. Sugar tax.
Actually, I had a conversation with someone the other day. Speaking of
That's
science,
quite surprising.
right? They said that science is not real because you know how
And you
science
should
and
read
religion
this book.
thing.
This will tell you.
Well,
the
yeah.
Welcome
But,
to Scientology.
Like science is a thing, but science is only a thing because we created it.
Yeah, doesn't mean it's not real.
No.
Did you say you can't
But-
see air, but it's here? Don't.
Yeah.
don't.
But well, then I was thinking. So I was thinking about that for ages. I was like,
Who
okay,
said this?
just someone at uni.
Sounds like an idiot.
They were quite. I mean, they were Russian. So.
Saying I'm not. Goddamn Russian.
But I was thinking, well, okay, yeah, because we did come up with science.
Yeah.
So we created numbers and blah blah blah, and we've then fit everything into our
That's math. But,
yeah. Well, maths is science, isn't it? It's a form of
yeah.
Yeah.
I think maybe
Can we
the school
just all
system
agree on that?
We'll agree on that.
we won't challenge
Just to
it.
save.
We're
Yeah,
scared
we
my
don't
father's
challenge
might go
it.
in case we reveal how much we
But-
don't know.
Because,
It's okay. We have art degrees. No
Yeah.
one expects
Yeah.
us to know how the world
but
actually
because
works.
because we fit everything into science, or has science been like magically found into everything? A bit like the golden ratio, right? So
I'm
we're
thinking maybe science and you have a little sit down.
yeah.
And
But everything has a natural law, like you know, like the length of our fingers compared to,
The
or the length of our
Fibonacci.
arm to
yeah,
our feet, or something like that.
no hard drinking before midday. That's all.
Yeah.
So that's science in working itself out, isn't it? Really?
I think you'll
So
find
then I
us
was-
typically a scientist.
Yeah, but what I was thinking that then it just becomes stupid because obviously science is the thing.
Yeah. Well,
I
no-
can't remember what. Wait, what was the? When
The
did we
science is
start
only
here?
a thing because
We made it a
We
thing.
made it a thing.
No, that's different because that science, the name science is the thing. We've given it the
yeah,
name,
we're giving it a name. Yeah,
but
All the
It's
things
just-
were
it's-
already there.
yeah, it's just a way. It's
But
like a
numbers
tool.
weren't,
I think of science as a tool to like figure things out.
yeah.
Yeah. So the things were already there, but we needed ways to figure it out.
Oh yeah.
So
that's
numbers,
right, yeah,
we made
makes
them
sense.
all. You know, it's a
What-
tool.
What
I
was,
needed
what
was
the-
someone to explain science to me
Yeah.
again.
What,
For me
what
to
was
go,
the
"Oh, yes."
argument that they were trying to convince you of? That science is
Oh, no,
wrong
because,
or, or not important?
Well, because I'm an atheist, so I was like, God is just a made up thing, and they were like, well, science is a made up thing. And I was like, mind blown.
Science.
But now Adam has just corrected me because
No, it's made up, but there's evidence and theories.
There's an
and
evidence- yeah,
hypotheses.
yeah.
saying science
That's
is
a
a made
big
up
word.
thing is a little bit silly.
But God is made up.
yeah, but if
Well, not
numbers
made
weren't,
up. There's just
There's
it's
no-
a belief system.
yeah, but if numbers weren't like 1, 2, 3, 4, the numbers
Yeah.
would be something else. It'd always
Well, it
be-
doesn't matter. It could be John, Dave, Alexander.
Yeah, exactly.
They
There
would be
always
1, 2, and
that.
3.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's the
it'd always
amount.
be that.
Yeah.
What do you call it? Pattern, I guess.
No, it'd be with the amounts. Like it doesn't
Yeah,
matter what
there'd
they're
always
called.
be
Yeah,
that.
there'd always be 1, 2, and 3.
that
The
thing.
amount,
Yeah,
like 1 and then 2 and 3.
yeah. So we've just solved.
Yeah,
The
so
world.
science.
We've just solved science.
We solved
Good
science.
job, guys.
Crash
So
course
if
in science.
anyone's confused about science,
I think they
it was
were thinking about something else, which is
I think what you've had here is a conversation between two people who don't quite understand the words they're using.
yeah, that's true.
well, she was Russian.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So-
Did she have a thick accent and she actually meant signs? Right? They've made signs.
it made
They
sense.
weren't
It could
signs
be, it
until
could
we
be.
made signs.
Yeah.
And people just drove any old way until there was a stop sign.
It sounds like she was trying to be a bit clever.
She was, and her,
Yeah.
her knowledge
Was it a-
of
was it a
language.
woman?
Yeah. It was
Did you say
Russian,
she? Yeah.
I don't think he did.
No,
Good,
I think
good job.
No, it was.
Were you
she,
there?
I did say she.
it was
Oh,
me.
okay.
She was Russian.
It
But
was me.
it just
That
confused
was
me
my
for a
Russian
minute,
accent.
and I thought
Yeah, you're easily confused.
I was
Yeah,
in deep conversation.
We also casually
Yeah.
holding a tumbler.
I was
of
actually
whiskey.
drinking whiskey at the time. Yeah.
Getting philosophical at midday.
Yeah.
Like fucking Brian.
I thought it
Campbell or
was
whatever
midday,
his
but
name
it turns
is.
out it was at 9 o'clock in the morning.
Well, it's midday summer, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's what the
Yeah.
old lushers like to say. No,
I think I just got-
But in a way, she's not wrong.
Yeah, she's well,
Because
we made everything.
been
Words
invented.
are.
Yeah,
Well, it's like if green was called, if blue was green, we wouldn't know any different.
yeah, exactly. But it's been invented. Think about like ancient Egypt. There was high science that was lost, and then we rediscovered it. So it's there. The things are there to, but you just need science to
science
to
is a
explain
method
it.
of discovery.
discover.
and
Yeah,
Yeah.
Description
Well,
to
it's
find
the
Yeah.
laws of nature. That's what.
yeah. There's an
Yeah.
interesting thing you were saying about your fingers, and you were talking about like I knew you meant like seashells and the
Yeah, the-
Fibonacci number.
Golden race.
That's what it is. The golden ratio, the Fibonacci number. A guy called something Fibonacci.
Oh yeah, 1.6.
It's like it's like
4.
1, and then you go up, and it's like 1, and then 1 add 1 is 2, and then 1 add 2 is 3, and
Oh.
2 add 3 is 5.
Yeah.
That's the golden ratio.
No,
Yeah,
that's not.
yeah, it is.
No, it's a bit like A sizes on paper. You got
Oh,
A.
do you mean in design?
Yeah, in general.
Yeah,
It's
there's-
it's 1 point. The ratio is like 1.16 something.
All right. Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Here we go.
internet.
What are you looking at?
Explain.
Something
What
from
was that?
some Indian thing. I don't even know how to say it.
I don't know. Let's try.
Kurtimunka.
Kurtimunka.
Kurtimunka. It's some like myth thing where a lion ate himself and then it was just a head. I don't know.
Of course.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Fibo.
Wouldn't really be a lion, would it? Just be...
It was a myth.
There you go. So
But then we were talking about the.
spelt it wrong.
No, I haven't. Golden. What was it? Ratio.
Ratio, yeah.
I think there's two. I know which one you mean. The golden ratio is the limit of the ratios of successive terms of the Fibonacci sequence, or Fibonacci-like sequence, as originally shown by Kepler.
It's divided in. So the number sequence is divided by its immediate predecessor.
I think there's two types of golden.
Oh yeah, there you go. 1.618.
Yeah.
Blah 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 blah.
So I've no idea what that's got to do with Fibonacci number, but it's all the same thing.
But no, that is the number.
No, that's not the Fibonacci number. The Fibonacci
But the
is a
Fibonacci
sequence.
Oh, yeah, so the
results
sequence is
in
like-
the number.
How you got A1,
Yeah.
A2,
Yes.
A2, A2.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
That's the.
Yeah, that's the sequence.
Yeah, so the golden
Yeah.
ratio is like how the spiral fits perfectly
Yeah,
in a set of squares.
yeah, because of the Fibonacci
Because
sequence.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, which creates the
It
golden
doesn't
ratio.
double. It's like a
No, it's
Yeah, it's
1.618.
Ratio, yeah. So that's one.
Right.
To
So it's
one.
not 1 in 1.
Yeah.
It's 1 to 1.
One.
618, yeah.
To
yeah.
Let's say 1
Yeah.
to 1.5. And just fucking
1 to
call
Let's
it
one.
round it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or down.
There you go.
Yeah.
That was also in my accountancy test. Rounding numbers up and
Oh,
down.
was it?
Yeah.
Oh. What else was in
Because
this
money
tip?
doesn't come in
Oh, no,
5
actually,
decimal places.
Going back to that, remember when Ricardo done that session with us, and he got us to draw the shapes, and he was like, and we were like, we're all really good artists, we know how to do that. And he was like, so draw a square, so we all did.
Yeah.
There's that circle,
I don't
triangle,
remember
and everyone
this.
was like,
Nor do I.
this is fucking easy. And then he just started naming his shapes, and everyone was like,
What, like Richard and James and
no,
fucking
no shapes
Manuel.
called Richard. No, but it was just like, you know, like then hexagon and pentagon, and then it was like a quadrifoil. We all know what that is, don't we?
Yeah, there's no way he
Which is,
was talking
four.
about quadriforms.
Leaf
Yeah.
clover thing.
Clover.
Yeah, and he just went into these other really
Weird,
odd,
obscure-
weird
Oh,
named
he
shapes.
was trying to be different.
Trying to be.
No, like shapes.
Oh, he's still
Never
asking
really-
you to draw them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so every time he named the shape, we had to draw it.
Yeah.
And it got more difficult, and everyone
Yeah.
was like, what the hell is
I
that
don't know
shape?
what that is. Yeah.
Yeah.
And there was like some weird, like,
Well-
Even if he said fuck, what's it called?
trapezoid. Trapezoid.
I'm thinking of what.
Oh, that's a muscle, isn't it?
I'm thinking of tetrahedron. The thing that you would call a pyramid that's not quite a pyramid.
Is it
Oh.
a dodecahedron?
I don't even know.
Is
Yes,
it?
I
Trap-
don't- I
No, isn't
don't
a
know.
pyramid a
no.
pyramid?
Yeah, it is. But like, if there's something that looks like a pyramid that's called.
Right, see,
Trap-
exactly. So
Yeah.
shapes are quite...
Yeah,
They get very specific.
So what was
Yeah.
the purpose of the exercise?
To show that everyone was.
To show everyone was stupid.
To show that everyone like basically didn't know much after square.
Yeah, I guess.
Well,
Well,
what
that's
hap-
kind
what
of what I
happened
took
when-
from it. I was like, oh, maybe I don't know everything.
Did he fucking run out when he stopped naming names? Did he
Were you
literally
guys not
just?
in this life?
I
No!
wasn't there,
Well, I didn't show up half the time, right? But it sounds like he's just done this and he stopped naming names and he's just walked out the room. Like,
No. So we're all sat there, and he was like, okay, so everyone get pens and paper and blah, blah, blah. Now draw me a square.
what year was
It
this?
was like,
Yeah.
like second year,
I
maybe?
really don't remember.
Yeah,
First year?
We would. Yeah,
First year?
they must have split the groups.
No, I don't know.
Or I wasn't.
No, it was definitely second year, because I was mates with Simon then. So maybe you two weren't in.
Possibly.
But it was just like everyone
Very,
drew a
very
square,
possible.
and everyone was like, "Well, what size do you want the square?" He's like, "Just draw a square on the paper. It can be big or small, whatever." Yeah, so everyone was just like square. He goes, "Now draw a circle." So everyone drew a circle. Draw a triangle. Everyone drew a triangle, and we were like, "What's all this about?" And then he just named this really random shape that no one knew,
Right.
and it was a bit like. And then I was thinking, "Oh, maybe I don't know everything."
If that was the point of the exercise, then that's kind of good.
I think. Oh no, it was building logos. That's what it was for.
Ah.
Because then we're just using shapes and symbols
Yeah.
to create logos. So it's like
That sounds
the
like
shape of a
good
light
things.
bulb for like an electrical company or
Right,
something like that.
right.
So you have to know your shapes
Yeah, yeah.
and symbols.
That's what I thought he was getting at.
Yeah.
As designers,
so-
you've got to know your shapes.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
And it was just surprising how no one knew what you know,
You don't need to know beyond
a rhombus look like?
square, circle, and triangle because it's like.
Well, what does a
primary
rhombus
colours.
look like?
It's
Eh?
a square, but
What does a rhombus look like? No, it isn't. Is it?
No, it's not. It's a square but longer and then slanted.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
A
Right. So it's a
rectangle
slanted
is-
rectangle. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you start, it's like the primary colours.
Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
You know,
Everything.
what's an oval?
Yeah.
You stretch a circle.
So
Yeah.
you got the 3 and then they all turn into the rest.
Yeah.
But
Apart
there
from
was
that-
like
So
some
how
really
do you make
weird-
Batman? Triangle, triangle, rectangle.
Yeah.
Fuck it, that'll do.
Yeah, but it was just it's a really good exercise.
Yeah.
Oh,
It is.
I thought you were slating it, but
Well, it was a little bit,
yeah, a little bit.
but then I was thinking like, you know.
I think that could have gone either way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was surprised how that turned out.
I know we were talking about the accountant thing.
Oh,
So I was
so
like, we're
that
talking about how
matched
easy
earlier.
shapes are, but then I was
Yeah.
talking about how it's not,
Right.
and maybe you do need an accounting degree to know
My shapes.
what a pyramid is.
You definitely don't.
Anyway, speaking of shapes,
Yeah.
the fourth dimension.
Okay.
Didn't we speak about this before when we were in uni?
You might have.
And
Maybe.
because we're talking about Interstellar,
Yeah.
we're talking about different dimension where he
I remember this, and you got very confused.
I got very confused. I did get very confused.
Yeah.
And I was YouTube hopping.
What happens in
The other
Interstellar?
day.
Is that the one where they're really close to the sun?
No, that's.
Ah.
I think that's called like Sunshine.
It's where they go and find.
I've seen bits of like.
It's like-
They go and find
Goes to the
another
fourth-
habitable planet,
Yeah.
and he goes through a wormhole.
Matthew
He comes
McConaughey.
back.
Hey,
Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
No, it's fucking
Oh,
brilliant.
it's
Yeah.
good. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's,
yeah, I heard-
it's Christopher Nolan.
Yeah, and the
Yeah.
soundtrack's Hans Zimmer.
Oh fuck me! How have I not seen it?
Yeah, it's one of my favourite
Those
films.
are my
Yeah.
go-to guys.
You watch it again. You don't really need to watch it. Everyone's
I-
like, "Oh, you need to watch it again to understand
You
it."
don't need to watch
You
it.
don't.
No, you don't, but I saw it
No.
twice in cinema and it was definitely better the second time.
Yeah, because you see all the bits at the beginning. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
you're just like, oh,
yeah,
that's
that's
that
true.
bit,
Yeah, yeah, it's like a full circle.
Yeah,
But then you'd have to watch it again
I've seen it. I've seen it about
to
10
just
times.
go and okay, good.
Yeah.
But anyway-
I officially killed it.
So in YouTube, I was YouTube hopping, so I'm watching something about drawing probably or
Yeah.
something weird, and then I saw.
You're doing it wrong.
I saw her on
Going
the
straight
side.
to the weird bit first.
No,
Slow down.
I was watching some good stuff, and then I saw on the side evidence that the fourth dimension exists. So I was like, evidence
Real evidence
exists.
from Barry 101.
I have to watch this. That's what it's like with me. I was like, oh.
I thought the fourth dimension was time. Is it
No,
not?
well, this is interesting. So I clicked on it, and it started explaining about the Tesseract cube,
Yeah.
which I still don't quite understand.
Mm.
But the only way we can see a Tesseract cube is by the projection.
Yeah.
Like, the only way the 2D dimension
Yeah.
can see a 3D cube
Mhm.
is when you draw it on a piece of paper with
Yeah.
2 cubes and the lines
Yeah.
joining. So that's like a projection of what they can't see,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
Oh.
No, so so I was like, okay, cool. So let's dive into this a bit more.
Right.
So I was like, what does a tesseract actually look like?
Yeah.
And you can't perceive one.
No.
Your brain. It's
Because it's
impossible.
the fourth dimension.
It's
We
the
don't.
fourth
We
dimension.
don't see things. In
And
the
we're
fourth
actually
dimension.
entrapped in the third dimension, which is cool.
Yeah.
Living in the second dimension.
And the
Who
first.
can't see us?
Yeah.
And the first, of course. And where am I going with this? It's because time. That was it. So I was talking to my dad the other day, and he was like, "Well, the fourth dimension is time and space, isn't it?"
Well,
I
that's
was
two
like,
different
Yeah.
dimensions. Space and time are doing two different
Yeah, that's true. Actually, yeah. So, well, yeah. So he was like,
I could
"It's
see
time
this
and space."
conversation would have been
Yeah.
definitely coming.
So, well, just like you said. So, like the fourth dimension is space, didn't you?
What I said, time.
Right. So, but that is in every single dimension
Time.
and space.
Yes.
So, is that like the zero dimension?
Nobody knows that
Exactly. So let's discuss this.
because we know our own dimensions, like the third dimension down, because that's what we perceive. We don't know above the fourth. Everything's speculation because we don't know.
Yeah. What's before that?
The third. This.
No. So we're in the third.
Yeah.
We know the second, the first. What's
Well, I don't think there is.
Is there
well?
a
It has to
first?
be, isn't it? It
Yeah.
has to be a reverse.
Well, the
I never
first.
thought of that.
We can't just start at one
Why?
because I said so.
No, but it's like
Well,
if you think of it
Wait,
as just
wait,
like
wait.
flat. then one dimension, then 2 dimensions, and then 3.
No,
Wait,
one is
hold on.
dot.
Isn't
Yeah.
the third dimension is depth,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
isn't the second dimension height and the first is width, or vice versa?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, or around
But
about
not that way. It's like so
Yeah,
like
I'm doing that. Opposite.
Yeah.
that. So you got length and width
Yeah,
is the
one.
second dimension.
No,
Yeah.
Because
The
I'm
the first dimension is a dot.
no, that's not true.
It is.
Because
That's what-
look, this is 1 dimension backwards and forwards. That's 2 backwards and forwards and left and right, and 3
Yeah.
up and down,
Yeah.
and then the 4th we don't know.
So the
It's-
first,
yeah.
well, the first, okay. All right, yeah,
Yeah, it's like 1 dimension, 2 dimensions, 3.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
And then forward.
yeah,
But
basically.
fourth is
The 4th might be here right now, but we don't know what because we
yeah,
can't see
exactly.
it.
So back to if it's space, it can't be space
Because
because
the other one
space is
within it.
Space is 3D.
yeah, it's a different. It can't be another dimension, but also it could be because like I say, we're 3D living in a 2D world.
Yeah, so maybe we're 3D living in a 4D world,
Yeah,
but we just can't see it because we're 3D beings.
exactly.
Yeah.
So what we're saying is space looks like something,
What do you mean when you say space?
just like the area around us.
I read a fucking
Like
H.P.
what 3D
Lovecraft
sits
story
Yeah,
on this.
What'd you say?
I read an H.P. Lovecraft story on this.
Right.
That
What's that?
some
An
he's
author.
an author.
Oh.
He
What's that?
Yeah.
I mean, who's that?
yeah.
Yeah, go on.
He
HP
a
Minecraft.
mad scientist found a way to perceive the 4th dimension.
Okay.
Basically, there's stuff everywhere
Yeah.
occupying all the empty space
Mm.
that goes through us that we can't see, and they're scary monsters and they'll eat
Oh,
our brains.
that's usually the way.
yeah.
That's how H.P. Lovecraft and
Yeah.
so you typically
Yeah.
the narrator of the story is in an asylum because he's seen some shit he wasn't supposed to see, and that would be jellyfish, brain-eating,
Yeah, that sounds good.
weird things.
Yeah, but that's just
That's
creatures
a
though.
weird-
That's
But
not.
that, the kind of the beginning of that, what you were saying is like stuff that's all around that you can't see is like dark matter.
Yeah, so it's like we don't have the senses
Yeah,
to even interact.
yeah, it's
with-
here. It could
Yeah.
be here, passing through us because
Yeah.
it's the floor.
Yeah.
You can't even comprehend
No.
because
Yeah.
you don't know.
So
But
it's,
it's like when
it's
you-
like ultraviolet light or
Yeah,
something like
yeah,
that.
But the fact that the first and second dimension are in terms of directions
Yeah.
or like planes,
yeah.
if you like.
Planes is a good
Yeah.
way of putting it
How can the fourth dimension just?
because you,
Because 3 dimensions covers everything.
and you can't comprehend. That's why
Yeah, because we
when you
have-
see it, you might see it and go, "Holy fuck! How was I not seeing that whole time?"
yeah.
But you
Yeah.
won't because you were just 3D.
So it's
Okay.
like if you could see smells.
Yeah.
That,
So-
that
so-
would.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
what they were saying with the Tesseract cube
Yeah.
was it's basically 2 cubes.
Mm-hmm.
Linked
Like
by
in-
the 4th dimension somehow.
It's
It's like passing through each other.
Yeah, passing through each other. So it's like.
That sounds like time.
So it's almost like as if one's eating the other,
Yeah.
and it's like a
like
rotating.
that. Yeah. If I
Yeah.
remember the image of it.
That,
Yeah.
that guy's read H.P. Lovecraft.
Yeah.
But isn't that something else? I don't think that's a dimension. Isn't that just?
No, but you've by seeing it in a 3D form, you've already
Tried to rationalise something that isn't.
yeah.
Oh.
You're trying to comprehend a 4D thing with 3D means.
Yeah, so it's like trying to pick up a 2D picture of a cube.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah,
it's
it's
not.
flat.
It's not actually a cube, so you can't rationalise
Yeah.
the image.
Because imagine this was you. You were a square. A 2D square's like that.
Just flat there.
Just flat.
No depth
Yeah.
at all.
Yeah. So that's 2D.
So if I'm standing,
But then if I put a 3D thing next to it, and
Yeah.
that's you looking forward,
it would only see.
it would
that
only see
line.
a line.
Yeah.
So that's us trying to see 4D. We can't.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Fuck
the,
it,
that's where.
let's just cancel. The
That's
4th
where I
dimension.
got.
It's no
Yeah.
good
I
anyway.
was like-
Just get rid of it.
You
So
just
that
can't
we-
comprehend. It's similar to like when
But
you.
like, why would something like want to walk through me as such?
Well, it's not.
Like,
Like-
what are we to the fourth dimension?
yeah, but you saying like, why would it want to? Like it's a person.
Well, it's
It just
a
is.
creature.
Yeah.
You got. I was.
Why is there dust in the air?
Yeah,
Because
I was reading today. I think it's The Power of Myth or something, and it basically just says it just is. There's no reason. It just is.
That's actually the hardest thing for people to accept.
And that's what it was
in
saying.
reality.
Yeah.
That's why we have
And
gods.
then it was saying why.
Oh yeah, that's a good point as well.
Yeah.
It was saying like, what about murder? What
we
about?
need reasons.
Well, it's like
Yeah,
no, but
just-
moral. It's
yeah.
like myth. It's like the moral things are exist. They're true.
Well, it's a bit like where people say what happens to life after death.
Yeah.
And I think that we're only wanting something to happen because humans
Yeah.
can't accept
Yeah.
that it is just what it is.
You can't
Yeah.
comprehend nothingness.
Yeah.
Even when you're asleep, it's like, yeah, but I was asleep.
Yeah,
I was-
but you
I
were
was
still
dreaming.
dreaming. You
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
don't remember
Something
that you
was
were
happening, yeah.
conscious.
So even when you can't comprehend,
Yeah.
it's not.
When
Yeah.
you die, you go to the fourth dimension.
Possibly.
It's as simple as that.
Wow.
It's something you can't comprehend
Yeah,
just while being
That's
alive.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah. It might as well
But
be
you're
the
saying
fourth
something
dimension.
happens.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
There was. It's like when you think about
It
aliens.
sounded like my neighbour then.
I think it is.
From my house. No.
Yeah.
When you think
Something
about
like
like
that.
aliens, they always draw them like humans. But if you go to another planet, that's like based on not another planet. Aliens are based on like humanoid kind of like earthly things. If you go to another planet,
Yeah.
it's going to not be the same. Have you
Yeah.
seen Arrival?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
they're
you said.
like it's like a hand, but it's like an octopus. But even then, it's a hand. It's an octopus.
Yeah, hand
it's
and
just
octopus.
what if it's not
But when you
carbon
see it,
like
it's-
us?
taller with a little head.
Yeah, it's pretty. That's a good film.
I love that
Um,
film. I do love
I
it.
think that's why The Thing is so good. The 80s.
Yeah,
kind
Oh,
of
The
thing,
Thing, yeah.
Because it mimics us, but
Yeah.
it isn't. It
You know,
mimics
that's
the
a new
human
one.
form.
Do you ever see its true form?
Yeah, it's just a big
No,
mushy
because
mess,
it-
isn't it?
Well,
Because
that's
it-
when it dies, I think.
Yeah, all it is it's
Oh yeah, because it goes
pretending
through
to be
all.
Yeah.
human in varying degrees of
Yeah.
accuracy and
Yeah.
inaccuracy, but you can't.
That's why that's scary.
Yeah,
Because in horror films, when you see the monster, you go, right, not scary anymore.
yeah.
You've
But
now, that was your fear, I'm not scared of that.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
everything's like relative in horror.
Yeah, cool.
As soon it's better. How scary is it when everything's like, you don't know,
You
you've
don't
not seen
know,
it,
yeah.
the door slams, that's scarier than when there's the ghost. It's like, that's not fucking
Yeah.
scary.
Yeah.
That's a guy in a sheet.
Interesting.
His name's Bob. He's actually making a lot of jokes on set.
Goddamn Bob.
Yeah, stop making us laugh, Bob. It's like, I can't help it. I'm a super spooky ghost, baby. 97 is black exploitation voice.
That was
No, it's good. It's good.
Scooby-Doo ghost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell. That's where it probably comes
Yeah.
from.
That is good.
Yeah, good chat.
Yeah.
That was
Because
a
now I'm
show.
understanding.
Yeah.
Because then you go from the fourth dimension, and you know what would be
Don't
the fifth
go-
if
don't.
there isn't.
Yeah, don't.
But it can't. So
Scales.
it can't be. So is time,
Time is
and space a dimension?
Yeah. But I don't know what.
In certain, it
I
could
don't know
be
if you are
like
right,
100.
Andrew, by saying it is just the fourth. But then we perceive something. But do it.
See, this is the thing.
Well, how
I'm
do
sure
you-
Einstein said there's no such thing as time. Is there?
Time's
No,
relative
time
as
is
well.
relative.
Yeah.
So
But dimensions aren't relative. That's the thing.
I think this is one of
No.
those things where we should agree to go read some books and then not
Yeah.
read them and then not have this
Yeah.
conversation.
No, I've read about stuff
Did you
like
read
this.
that book? No. Okay, we won't talk
Yeah.
about
I
that.
can hold my own in a conversation like this. I know about shit like this.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I've watched Interstellar.
Yeah, I've watched Interstellar.
I've seen
I like Matthew McConaughey.
Matthew McConaughey in
uh,
another dimension.
Yeah.
But no, it is a good film. What did it remind me of as well? No, Ray gives himself the handshake. That
Yes.
In the space shuttle.
Yeah, spoilers.
Spoilers.
Yeah,
It's
well,
fine. I don't care.
You won't even realise what that
Until it
means.
happens.
Yeah, but
That's it sounds fucking cool. I bet both
It
of them are
reminds me of
super
something
confused.
else.
Like, who's that guy?
It is cool. That's what was good the second time. It's like, yeah.
yeah, you're like, oh.
The soundtrack on that is amazing.
Yeah. It's basically what they should have called it was Matthew McConaughey's journey to Matthew McConaughey.
I think maybe they did a good job calling it Interstellar.
Yeah, it's so ambiguous.
You wouldn't
Yeah.
want that spoiled.
No.
No.
It is clever. But just the way they talk about wormholes as well. Because everyone was like, oh, I really need that explaining. But it's just basically space
Yeah.
Folds in on it.
doing this. And you just go,
Yeah.
but you're in a whole other,
Dimension.
no. Place in space. No, you're in a whole other, in a whole other time. No, because when he's in a different, when he goes through the wormhole.
Yeah. Spoilers, man.
Yeah,
It's
no,
okay.
sorry.
You forfeit the right to not be spoiled by
Well, no, it's
not
basically
watching
just
a
the
film,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
within an X amount of things. So
Yeah,
if I
that-
came
that's
in
kinda
here and I
true.
said,
yeah.
oh, God of War 4, here's what happens. Batman's gay, you'd be like, oh, you arsehole, why'd you do that?
Batman's not gay.
No,
Batman's
he's
gay
not,
in that
but
one.
someone was going to ask me about that.
Batman's in Ready Player One.
One.
that
Well,
film.
Is he?
Yeah.
No.
Lego Batman.
That's cool.
And then Batwoman, very near the end, just like a split second. I was like, yeah, that's
the
her.
one with the red hair.
Not too sure.
What,
Which is the
Lego?
one with purple?
It's not.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's in the comics.
It's the
Yeah,
old
it's
school
Yeah.
one. No one cares. The new Batwoman.
There's
with red
loads.
hairs.
Like there's so many. Like I can't
Yeah.
even comprehend how many there
Oh,
was.
right. But speaking of Batman, the because now Zack, no, what's his name?
Snyder.
Is it Zack?
Zack Snyder.
Oh yeah,
He's
Zack
our
Snyder. He's letting out loads of like these little, like, oh, you didn't see this in the film, or people were picking up loads of stuff in Justice League.
Yeah.
that-
Like the Easter eggs. And,
yeah, like loads of, because
Bullshit.
apparently there was over like 50.
Really?
in Batman v Superman. Yeah.
Oh, I've not really looked into that.
There was even Who Watches the Watchmen on the wall
Really?
and graffiti. Yeah, on one of the bits. It was so the depth of his research to make them films was
Well,
incredible.
Yeah, well, so
and
it
then he
fucking
had
should be.
Batman drive a car into someone, and it
No, it's
down
not
the
about.
drain.
It's not about that. It's not about. Anyway,
Yeah.
you tried to mention Avengers. Twice,
Yeah, I
three
was
times.
just like, I didn't know that was coming
Were you
up
gonna go
tomorrow
see it?
until the Ritzy
Yeah.
told me
Yeah.
on the billboard. No,
Oh.
I'm going to go see Interstellar. I'm going to just go home
Yeah.
and just...
Yeah, that'll
Internet.
come around again in Stella. It'll come out like at the Genesis, say.
Yeah.
And I think it was not long ago at the BFI. I think they had a sci-fi month. Instead of
Did they make it in 3D?
I'm a fucking
No,
terrible- yeah.
which is
This is
a
why I
fucking
have
good
money,
choice.
because I don't go
Because,
to even
yeah,
the cinema.
the whole
That's going to
dimension.
change, I think.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
No, I'm glad they didn't. 3D at cinema is not ready yet. It's terrible.
Well, real 3D is alright. IMAX is alright.
When you
No,
say real
barely.
3D...
Yeah, I mean, no.
No, like real.
I would say 3D in
not
cinema is
not
not
the
ready.
red and blue thing.
No,
They
that
don't-
was
No,
bad.
I've got
They don't
comics
do
like
that.
that. Have you ever read a 3D comic?
No, I remember you got
think
one though.
so.
Yeah, I got
Yeah.
2 now. Back
Are
in.
they good?
Yeah, it's cool.
Does it really jump out? It fuck you.
Yeah, like it's
Well-
more. Yeah, some jump out and some depth.
Really?
Yeah,
Depth.
it's
It's
like-
more just depth. Yeah.
But some
Yeah, it's
come
not
out
like
the other
you-
way.
And then in the
3D.
drawings, like red and blue,
Yeah,
Yeah.
It's
They're
very hard
red
to read it.
which is
displays.
kind of cool in a way.
Yeah, you
It's
can.
probably
Yeah.
quite
Quite
striking as yeah.
You
when
couldn't
don't
read it
have
without the glasses, though.
Yeah, it's a fucking
Yeah.
because it's just misaligned letters.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
the lettering is all.
That's so weird.
Oh fuck that! That'll give you a fucking migraine. won't it?
Got
Well, I
my
learned how to
ideas
do it on
on.
Photoshop to make 3D.
Go on.
They call
Probably a
it
photo.
lithograph or something.
Right. Is
Yeah,
it easy?
yeah.
Probably
you
just
just
puts the
literally
image, right?
copy the layer,
Yeah.
but it's just you turn off the filters, red and blue, like the RGB
Yeah.
in the channel, and then it's not just moving the image out. You have to change the perception of the image, so it kind of does this,
Right.
Okay.
because then it brings the image into
And
itself.
it fucks with your eyes.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
you
there
can't
you
look
go.
at it on screen. It doesn't really work,
No.
because then you have to print it out. And
Have you
look
tried
at
it?
Pardon me.
Yeah, I've done it a few times with my art.
You kept that quiet.
Yeah, it's not very good.
How is
Much
uni-
like the original.
the masters?
It's good. It's alright. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
good.
You
I
seem
just
to be
got,
churning out a lot of work at the moment.
I am, yeah, but not as much as I want to be.
Oh, right.
Where
okay.
are you?
Went on holiday.
In the time.
Great Yarmouth during Easter.
Who is?
I did.
With your family?
Yeah, for
Yeah.
a week. So I was a bit like,
Oh, you felt like
I
you-
haven't done
just
anything
fucking
that week
yeah.
before, and I haven't done anything the week after.
Yeah.
There's like 3 weeks of no work.
Oh, okay.
But ideas are forming, and yeah, I'm creating some comic stuff.
You seem to be going with the. I don't know how else to explain it, but the tentacle.
Yeah,
Thing.
tentacle things. come
Yeah,
into
which
play,
I
yeah.
like it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
it's basically in like real short term, in the fewest words possible, the fear of losing your mind.
Right.
That's basically what my artwork is about.
Yeah. You always
But-
seem to go that.
Yeah, but the tentacle is about attachment to things
Yeah.
and the loss of attachment to things because of the suckers.
Mm.
So that's where that's come from, which leads to like my relationship with my kids, my partner, responsibilities because you're attached to all these things,
Yeah.
and
That's kind of good because there's like loads of suckers on the tentacle.
yeah,
So it's like all your attachments.
yeah,
Yeah.
kind of like that. Yeah, if you
Yeah.
like. I didn't really see it like that.
Yeah.
But,
Well, I
You
did.
just
that's
explained
kind
it
of
like
yeah.
that.
Yeah, that's exactly what you just explained.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, no, but like the
You
suckers
should probably
are
stop
like
talking. That's what I do.
where it attaches to something. So it's like, but if you think of it like an umbrella,
Yeah.
with all these things dropping down,
Yeah, yeah.
you know, yeah, and it was about, you know, and how you want to give up some of that attachment because no one likes bills or
Yeah.
you know responsibilities and stuff like that. But then it's about the attachment to your consciousness and your health and things like that. So my artwork is really about the tentacle is the loss of attachment
Right.
to your health, mental health.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
like, so for example, I don't know if you saw the purple one with the tentacle coming round like
Yeah.
that,
Kind of, I think.
and it had the pills, 4 pills in the
Yeah.
middle.
Yeah. I saw that.
Where are
Yeah.
you uploading this?
It's all Instagram.
Yeah, I don't pay a fucking bit of attention to that. I have to have a look.
And Facebook, it's everywhere. Yeah. Instagram and Facebook, really.
Facebook, what are you talking about?
But
That's
yeah,
still
it's
around,
about. So that piece is about if I have to take medication daily
Yeah.
to keep the tentacle away,
Right.
almost.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah.
it's about repetition and stuff like that.
It's good that it's got a meaning.
It's got a hell of a. I think my tutor just helped me. He gave me like a bit of a breakdown of what I was telling him,
Right.
and he was like, "Well, what does this mean to you?" And I was like, "I don't really know."
So it helped you form your own thoughts.
Yeah, and he literally,
Yeah.
he was like, "Here's your project."
Oh,
I
brilliant.
was like, "Oh, thanks."
Yeah.
So then I write it out in my own words and
Yeah.
stuff like that, which is really what London Met should have done.
Definitely.
Yeah, that
But-
sounds a bit like it,
that's what
teaching
teachers
and knowledge
are for,
and
he
stuff.
did-
So,
yeah.
nah.
He didn't tell me what my project was. He just said, "This is what you just told me,"
Yeah.
but I just wrote it down so you could see it.
Yeah.
So, I was like,
Yeah,
cool.
imagine that. Enhancement and
Yeah,
reinforcement and
real tutoring,
Mm.
yeah,
mentoring.
helping you be you.
Yeah,
Becoming,
Heresy.
developing a style.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
Well, because I've
honesty
now got
to
my
your
subject.
work as well.
I'm creating artwork within that subject,
Yeah.
and I'm just kind of going for it. Really.
Well, I've
Some
seen
of
it.
it's turning out like shit.
Yeah, well, that's experimenting.
Yeah,
I'll let you know. I'll have a look at it, and if it's shit, I'll go shit. No, shit.
I can show. I've got my sketchbooks with me.
Oh yeah, that's even better.
Yeah.
Do that.
But I just had a brief come through for my research essay.
Right.
Guess how long this essay is?
As in words.
9,000 words.
Words. No. 12?
12?
No.
Are we going up or down?
Down.
Oh,
Oh fuck.
1,000?
No, come
No,
on.
more than 5.
2?
No.
Why don't you fucking tell us?
Well, 3. There was
Ah.
only one. Only 3,000
I was just
words.
guessing. I wasn't. That was just going 1, 2.
Well, no, but like a dissertation has gone from what was like 10,000 words
Yeah.
down to 7.
Hmm.
And now for an MA,
What did we do?
we've
7.
done like 8. Yeah.
7.5, wasn't it? Something like that.
I can't fucking
Yeah.
remember.
No.
Cause did we do the one and then they made it less, or did they make it less when we did it?
It was less our turn. It was
Oh,
like
yeah,
10,
it
and,
kept coming
then
down.
mine was even less because I did the design.
You've done design pieces.
Yeah.
Yeah, so mine was like 2,000 words, and then.
Yeah. But I thought it was an MA. I thought I was going to be writing like.
But is that your dissertation for your MA?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Oh,
it's
right.
the only written essay
Oh, really?
I've got. Yeah.
That's
Because
really
then I've
short.
got my journal, which is my reflective
Okay, so I suppose that's writing as well.
evaluation.
Yeah, but
yeah.
that you can choose how much, right?
Yeah,
So
well,
is
that's
that
up
a
to
physical
10,000
journal,
words already.
a blog, or
Oh yeah, it's kind of written as a blog, but I
Yeah.
wrote it in.
yeah?
Word
Is it not a
document.
bullshit one like last time?
No, it's not.
No.
No, it's about contextualising my work.
Yeah,
So I done this because that informs that because,
yeah,
and then but like other artists, like I've taken this idea from this
Yeah.
artist and this layout and this and made it my own.
Mm.
Kind of thing. But yeah, and that's
so,
it really.
So do you know what your essay will be about?
No, I don't.
So it's just
Yeah.
starting.
What is
That's what
it?
I'm doing now.
So you have to pick something to research.
Yeah. That's like this is like my latest work. But
Yeah, I've seen a lot of it. Yeah.
But yeah, reflective research. It's not about my work. It's about what I want to research into my subject.
Right. Okay. So what are the guidelines for the essay? Like, what is it? What's the theme? What's the subject? What's the?
No, there is no.
So you've got to make
I
it
pick
up.
it all,
Oh,
yeah.
okay,
I
right.
pick everything.
Back, isn't it? Let's go.
Yeah,
That's kind of hard sometimes.
a lot of my work is on A2 and A3, but you can flick through the whole thing.
Yeah.
That's hard though, to pick out there. Obviously,
Yeah.
it'd be about illustration.
Yeah, it's going to be around comic art.
You're making me yawn. You yawned, and I
Mental
can't
health.
stop yawning now.
My sleepy
Because
pants are
when
fucked.
you start talking so long, I just
Oh.
glaze over.
Yes, sir.
We're talking about so I've got to
Research.
pick like it's like basically picking a question. So
Yeah.
like what is
Yeah, I suppose it
blah
is.
blah blah,
Yeah.
but it
Okay.
can't be about my work.
Right.
But it has to be about my subject. So my
Oh, it can't be
interest in
about.
comic
Oh,
art.
so your subject. So it can't be about your work, but it could be like how
specifically.
does art affect mental health or vice versa?
Yeah, like exactly like that. Yeah. But now I've got to add something to it.
I like
It's
that.
like a. Is it a hypothesis? No.
That would be you.
What's the difference between a dissertation and
A thesis.
a thesis?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of like that. Well, no, a
A
dissertation
dissertation.
is you're writing about.
It's just
something.
a long essay.
Yeah.
A thesis is you're adding.
You have to say something no one said before.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you have to add your own opinion
Ah,
to your
right.
research.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
See, these
So-
ones are nice. I just like the way the tentacles are, the suckers and stuff like that.
Yeah. That was.
That's the ink work and stuff.
Yeah, I just try to draw with pen a lot at the moment. I say that, but it never turns out like that. But I'm going to do one about hallucinations.
Yeah.
So that's my idea at the moment. Kind of going like
You
that.
should totally be looking at like things like Darkest Dungeon, the art style and that, because that's heavily ink based and it's like H.P. Lovecraft tentacle
Oh, is it?
hallucination stuff.
Send me a link.
Take
And this
notes.
I
one's
don't even know where I would say.
about personality
Yeah.
disorder.
These are
Dissociation.
I know these are just like plans to be nice, massive, like really big.
Yeah, this is just.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
Well, I say rough.
No, I know what you mean. It's
Took me
just an
like
idea.
An hour and a half.
It'd be good to be
But
like,
yeah, I was
you know,
kind of
as
like-
big as the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, one of my. I did a big piece that was half the size of me, so.
So like A1, 0?
Yeah, a bit bigger than A1. And then kind of. It was like a rectangle shape.
Right.
But it was on a plank of wood.
Alright.
And just use paint knives and stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
What was that?
Oh, it's just like a mashup of everything that I was thinking at the time. So, like, tentacles, fear of drowning,
Oh, okay.
water,
What you having for
like
dinner.
scientific, robotic things, so there was all these little weird...
Yeah.
And just like application of paint itself. And that smile that keeps coming up.
Yeah, I like that smile. Very
Reference to the
Joker-esque.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
going to say, I feel like I've seen it somewhere.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
it is
well,
though as well,
yeah.
I don't hide away from it.
Yeah.
But like, it is from that insanity
Yeah.
form of
That's good.
chaotic. You know, so...
You'd definitely be lying if you denied it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, some people
But like, yeah, it's like it can inform. It's like, I don't know. For example, like wherever he got that pattern from the shirt from.
Yeah.
It was from something.
Yeah.
He didn't just go. I'm just going to make this up.
I presume it was...
Maybe he did, but
Well, maybe he did.
he it is
Don't-
based on a Hawaiian
don't-
shirt, so I've
Yeah.
contradicted you and then I'm now defending you. So
Yeah.
that's,
But like you said, a bit like creating aliens. Everything comes from something.
Yeah, all referenced.
And because I asked my tutor about this once, I said, "How do you get away from that? Like, how do you be unique?"
Yeah.
And he
Fake
was
it till you make it.
Yeah. But he was like.
yeah.
He was like, "What do you mean unique?" He goes, "No one draws like you do. You know, you can draw that smile 100 times. Each smile will be different,
Yeah.
but it would all be
You'd
drawn
be a
to
terrible
you."
fucking
So,
idiot.
well, yeah, yeah, but they draw with trace and stuff, don't they?
Yeah.
But yeah, and once you let go, like, you know, he was, and I was like, "Well, this looks exactly like, you know, something from Bill Sinkovich." And he was like, "Yeah, well, Bill Sinkovich looks like fucking something
Yeah.
from so-and-so."
And so on and so
Yeah,
forth.
so- He was like, "Don't worry about that." I was like, "Okay."
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
All I needed to hear, I'm going to do the Joker now.
Yeah.
Half the time I see pictures of the Joker and they don't look like the Joker at all, so I wouldn't worry
Yeah,
about
that's
that.
true. What about you, Andrew? What's
Yeah.
going on with the Smiley Show? It's the up and coming, never arriving.
Yeah. Story of my
Up and
life.
coming, never
That's a
arriving.
great title.
I like
It
that.
is. I'm going to rename my blog.
Oh, and then
But
you injure
then
it.
since I won't write anything, it won't.
It's not an innuendo.
Yeah.
No,
Up and
it's-
coming, never arriving.
Let's,
Can't get
let's,
erection.
let's, let's say it's not.
Do you know what an innuendo is?
Of course I do.
Yeah? No. I've got no idea.
He
Slowly
was,
shakes
he
his
was,
head.
he was, he was
I can't even think of an example.
It's typically in the heat of the moment.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what she said.
Yeah, it's one of them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, anyway,
Yeah.
Smiley Show.
Yeah. Yeah. This fucking accountancy course has put me in a tizzy. What it is that since I went on Tumblr, I'm looking at just like whatever's in my feed, and I get webcomics, I get cartoons, and I get proper DC Marvel comic book cards. And it does my fucking head in. Because it's like, I saw this brilliant picture of Ghost Rider riding Venom, and he's like, there's this chain around Venom's neck.
Ghost Rider.
Ghost Rider riding Venom. So Venom's standing upright.
Flamehead.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Ghost Rider's standing on his shoulders.
Okay.
And he's like, using his chain as like a... It's
Yeah.
fucking brilliant. And it's grayscale, so it's either Copic markers, or it's something like,
Watercolor.
yeah, or
Yeah.
Ink or...
ink wash
Yeah.
or something like this, but
Yeah.
possibly textured paper and pencils, or it's digital or whatever, but it's clearly like proper comic book art.
Yeah.
This could be a cover level, and then there's super basic webcomic stuff, and I'm like, I don't know where I'm supposed to fit in, because I want to get good enough to do the Ghost Rider thing,
Yeah.
Oh, right.
but
But
I need to get
your
stuff
art's
out
there,
now.
But like, is it your ideas that you're struggling with?
no, I've got all the ideas. It's
You're
about
like,
meeting the
why
quality
didn't I
of
put
production.
Ghost Rider?
So
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Because I've seen the one where,
Yeah, just
I don't know if
work
it was a finished one, if you even have finished ones,
not fucking really.
but there was one that was quite, you could tell you put a lot more care into it than the others. He must have been a Petch Kutcher about it or something like that. And I was like, this style would be fucking fine
Yeah.
to go ahead and webcomic style, and that is your style.
Yeah, that's really it. All I need to do is do 5, so I've got a batch,
Yeah.
and then put them up, and then I keep doing another one, and then have a consistent schedule.
Yeah.
And that's where I am. I've just got to get out my own way and get on with it, really.
Is it a fear?
I am afraid of success, but it's
Is it
really
the fourth
more...
dimension?
It's... The Smiley Show... I'm not afraid of what I don't understand.
The Smiley Show isn't an animation; it's a comic.
It's a comic. So alright. So the first thing is the
But it's a
technical
show.
issue of it's like the David Letterman show or the Late Night Show with Steve Colbert or whatever. One of those American talk show things.
Yeah.
That's the show. That's the
But in a
format,
comic.
but in comic book form, but not in webcomic form. So it's like a full page, lots of small panels.
Yeah.
And it's not really appropriate to go on Tumblr. Unless you have... someone had I found a Tumblr where they had like a comic book layout thing, so you can like go into the archive and read it in order. And I don't know. A lot of Tumblr's themes aren't free, so I'm not sure about that. But like Dr. McNinja and things like that. Typically webcomics are on a WordPress variant called Comic Press, which is free apparently, so I can look into that.
I'm not on Tumblr. I don't really understand Tumblr.
I'm not, but I do
It's
just post.
just fan blogs and stuff. It's probably not that
Oh, it's a
different
blog?
from Reddit. You can blog, you can just upload pictures. It's anything and everything you can ever think from Mulder's ties to
Oh, I
just
see.
people
Yeah.
uploading Batman.
Yeah. Or people like
there's-
using it seriously about like food critiques.
Yeah.
It's like massive like that.
I think it's probably, I mean, I don't know fuck all about Reddit, but it's just
I
like
don't know.
this is one of those places on the internet where everybody's got something.
People like build fan bases.
Yeah. So you've got professionals like Jim Benton. He's a professional, famous cartoonist who has Tumblr as well as his own website. And he does proper work for proper clients and stuff. And then you've just got fucking idiots who flout copyright law and put up fucking anything and everything you can think of. And but I just need
But
to
there's
do
a
it.
webcomic like plugin, would you say? So it's like
There's the
makes it look-
potential for it, yeah, because someone, this one person had it, but it's like when you create a Tumblr, it's just like WordPress. It's like you can change your theme from the lists, but
Yeah.
most of the stuff is not free, and people create themes as well. So they
Yeah.
might have just got like a webcomic theme,
Yeah.
either from Tumblr or someone's created it for Tumblr. I went on
Yeah.
their website, had a big old poke around, but I couldn't find it. What it is that they specifically used and where it came from.
Ask the person who's got it.
I can't be fucking bothered to do that.
No, I don't do that. Look like right dick.
They did a fucking...
Tells me I'm like, fuck off.
Their webcomic was
You
like
knob.
about gay mermaids or something. I'm like, I don't...
Why would it not be?
I mean,
Well, because it's Tumblr.
I mean,
Yeah, but
Is it?
Okay.
Isn't that my Tumblr?
that's me. That game.
it's me from the future. But I don't want to be like, oh, I'm a fan of your work. Can you send me the thing? Nah, that's
Yeah, do it.
They probably don't want you
Say I'm
stealing
a
their
9-year-old
success.
girl.
Yeah, she's still working in a pizza fucking shop, so I don't think there's any.
Who's
Fear
working?
of
You
that.
work in a pizza shop?
No, the person in the
Oh,
about page
right,
that like I work in a pizza shop, and every time people
Actually
shout
work
at
in a
me,
pizza
and
shop.
blah 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 blah. I forget the rest. It was a little bit like, oh, I hope this works out for you, but I'm not going to support what you do. Thanks, bye.
Why don't you put Holy Crapola on there?
Well, I thought you did.
Oh.
All right. This is a few things we need to talk
No one
about.
asked me about that.
Yeah, your name's on the bottom. I've had it redacted.
Just
No
J.
one-
I haven't actually finished inking the cover you sent me.
That's okay. I forgot I sent you.
I forgot there was a cover.
I might print that out and
Just
Right.
leave it unfinished.
Right. What was the first
the
thing?
noir edition.
Yeah. Right. So
Yeah,
we have
put
to
Holy
discuss
Crapola
what
on
we're doing with the
And ask my
noir.
Yeah,
permission
well,
first.
And we have to figure out where we're
Oh,
putting
noir,
this
yeah.
stuff.
But didn't
Yeah.
you? I know you didn't finish it.
I
did
didn't
you?
finish it.
It's my pages, it's my turn.
Yeah. I didn't
Oh,
even
we're
know if
still
it
taking
was.
turns.
Yeah, it's my
Oh,
turn.
okay.
Yeah, but we need to discuss. But
Yeah.
go on.
Okay.
So we need to
Let's
discuss.
discuss over food.
Oh fuck off! It's not time yet.
No.
We need to figure out where the stuff we do goes, and
Where stuff
what
goes.
we're doing with
Yeah.
the noir.
Tumblr.
Right. So
Oh, noir, yeah.
I just got an email from Dipty today, and because I put all this stuff on Flickr, so she had trouble reading the noir stuff because I've just uploaded the JPEGs from fucking WhatsApp, right? So we need to, just for personal reference, so when I'm doing the pages, I know what the fuck we've come from, right? So we need to find a place to put the proper quality images,
Right.
Okay.
and maybe a place people go. So Flickr.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So,
This isn't what your email was about.
It was in there, like I said.
was it?
was.
Oh.
Yeah. So she's telling me what she's up to, and I'm telling her what I'm up to, which is a load of us saying, well, not much, but
yeah.
keeping fighting the good fight.
Yeah.
Why not? Not really. Well, no, she told me about. Yes, we know. She told me about the Black Panther run I should look at. It's really good, and she told me about a comic called Incognegro.
Have you seen Black Panther?
No.
It's okay.
She seems.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, it's alright.
It's okay.
Yeah, that's what she said. She was disappointed. It was okay.
I don't know. It was kind
Number
of
one film.
what?
Number one film of the year.
Not for me. I like how they kind of got away with like the racism towards white people.
Yeah,
It's like,
a little bit.
It's like,
I don't
wait,
think
can
it
you
was
even be
intentional.
racist towards white people? Is that possible?
Yeah.
It's like, wait, yeah.
I don't think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's just everyone tried to notice that.
Possibly.
It was like, I don't think that it was a thing.
I think it was because it was flipped. It was like the token white guy.
Well, yeah,
It
but
was like the
just,
other way around.
it was just an all-black cast, so that's fine.
Yeah.
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 So
But
there
not
it is.
every film go, oh, we have to have an all-white cast. It's just,
Well,
we're
that's
going to
just-
have
they just
this
don't want
actor
a
and this
token
actor and
black
this
guy.
actor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
A little off topic. Is
Yeah.
Friends racist because there's no token black guy in the main
Holy
cast?
shit, there's no answer.
Friends.
Yeah. Don't tell me you've never heard of Friends.
Oh, I know what Friends is.
You
I'm
sure?
thinking there's a black guy.
I'm pretty sure there's not.
There is not.
A black or brown.
You're thinking of
What?
Brad Pitt.
Ever?
Holy
There's
fuck.
gotta be.
But no, I just meant a token black guy
In the main cast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
Well, yeah.
but there probably
Well, yeah,
isn't
yes.
black.
Well, 90s, was racism even real then? I
See,
don't know.
this is what I mean. It's not fair to go back
Yeah.
and complain about things that have finished.
I
Yeah.
have to look that up.
But
I have to do some research into why. Make a complaint.
you will get
Hollywood,
lost.
whites. Yeah, I'm not surprised.
You'll never finish.
Interesting.
But yeah,
So-
we need to put our stuff
Thanks for
somewhere.
that.
Yeah. So maybe
Oh,
our
yes.
our own Flickr or
Yeah, something
Tumblr
like
or
Is Flickr and Tumblr the same?
no.
no, Flickr
Oh.
is going to die soon.
What's Flickr?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what Flickr
Yeah,
is.
Oh, is it?
It's
I just said it.
Instagram, but no one gives a fuck.
It's a
Yeah,
bit like
that's true actually. Yeah.
Pinterest. I don't understand.
Yeah, we're not
Pinterest.
using that.
No, Pinterest is like Google, but less.
Yeah, but you can't
Shit
click on
images.
anything.
This can.
I always click on something and it just doesn't do anything.
You need to click harder.
Yeah,
You need to double click.
Oh, yeah, I've even changed the batteries in my mouse.
you need to triple click.
No, it opens up
I don't understand
into a
it.
larger picture. It's just an image place.
Yeah, it's just Google, but less.
Well, I'll tell you what as
less
well.
stuff.
Wait, let's continue before we lose the
Yeah.
thread.
I think we have.
Stupid
Shit.
Pinterest. We need to find a place to put
Yeah.
stuff. Tumblr, Flickr. What's Flickr? Tumblr.
Yeah, we'll just put it.
Instagram has the square thing, so that kind of was that.
Instagram is not a place for
No.
comics, really.
No.
No.
You can only have
It's-
10
It's really for web.
slides in one go.
Oh, I wouldn't even thought of slides, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
and it's
some-
a
I mean,
square.
because you can slide it on Tumblr
Yeah,
as
square.
well.
You want it.
Do you know?
Slide
Do
it
you know
over.
what? Maybe I'll create a second Comic Quest thing, and we can, because it's a comic, right? So all the stuff we do with comics, right? So we just have whatever we call ourselves, Holy Crapola Crew, because that sounds fucking terrible.
No,
Right.
I'm calling ourselves.
No, we're
We're gonna
fucking.
do that. Why would you do that? Why did you
This,
even...
I got the T-shirt
Yeah.
printed, guys. It's
Kind
too
of
late.
sounds like you want us
Yeah.
to call
You're
it.
in.
No, I mean, if I think of a really bad name now, that means whatever we come up with. It's
But
just
what
gonna be
isn't
fucking
there?
bad, right?
Isn't there
Let me just put it on a.
online comic websites though? Not just this.
Yeah.
Not sure.
Yeah, there is,
Oh.
but do we want to directly compete when we're not
Well, not great.
directly
Of course we
competing?
do. We need to compete with the competitors.
I mean, maybe we do this. Maybe we go. All right, let's. Who are the big boys? Who's the
Well, I'm not gonna.
Instagram of webcomics?
I'm not
Let's
gonna fight
fucking
anyone.
get.
I mean, once we've got all the JPEGs lined up, ready to go, what's stopping us is putting it in as many places as we want?
This is true.
That are free.
Our
Yeah.
lack of interest in bothering to fucking upload it, I would strongly suggest.
That's true.
It's a credible
Well, I'm
threat.
gonna do it.
Yeah,
All right,
that's
yeah,
true.
I was gonna say,
You'll
well-
fucking do it wrong.
Yeah.
That's okay. I can care less.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna fix it.
That's been created.
Just created by James Montreal.
Created by James. Oh, I don't know how to change it, you guys.
Yeah, created by
Oh.
James, not these pages, not these terrible pages. Just this bit when the plot, what I fucked
Why
up.
you putting words in my mouth? This is horrible.
This big red X.
Never said that at all.
On all the pages you did do marker pen through them all.
I just
No,
upload my pages.
Yeah,
This is the comic.
it won't make any sense. Just
No,
like
there was
when
more,
your
but it was
turn.
rubbish.
Like, where did Darth Vader come
Yeah, so it is my turn, but
We have to
for
figure
the
out.
Yeah.
I think we have to conclude.
Holy Crapola works because you pass on a page and it's completely random and it's
And
silly.
yeah.
And you can basically blow up the whole comic and it would make sense.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
detective kind of
They're
so
plot
hard.
threads.
But
Yeah,
where,
yeah,
so
we-
where I mucked up the
yeah.
story run,
Hmm.
how did you repair that? Did you make everything a dream?
No, I made Donahue not. Did you not fucking read it?
No, I did. I did. But I can't think how it.
No,
How
no,
you-
you did.
Because I was like, oh, okay, you got it back.
It worked out because
They were back on the roof.
yeah, but they were. It works because he was unhinged in his mind.
Yeah.
That's where the crow from the beginning, and then
Yeah.
Andrew played into his like, did Donahue,
Yeah.
did Kit Carson ring me or did I ring him? You know, it's
Oh,
kind of
was
like
it? Yeah,
this
that's
whole
what I
thing,
thought.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it works.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically they're back in the house and you
Yeah.
just got to fucking pin this shit on someone and fuck off.
I'm just like, even though it's my turn, probably the
Well,
ending
no, we need
turn.
to introduce more.
Yeah, that's
if,
what I
if
mean.
you can, yeah, so
it's like if I find out the killer now, it's like it ends
Yeah.
like straight away. It's kind of like a kind of an anticlimax.
Like,
yeah, we are
50
pretty
pages.
much in the end
But I,
side.
it was a good experiment. But
No,
I
we're
think
not
we
in the
figured
end
out.
cycle.
We pushed it too
I think
far.
we figured out that you can't do a
Yeah.
comic like this
Cause
of that caliber.
Oh no, not
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
No, not
'cause
like that.
we
yeah.
experimented with art style, characters,
Yeah.
the whole thing, and it's a murder
the
mystery,
plot-
and none of us know what
The
what
plot
happened.
is a plot, and you can't have a plot when we don't know what the fuck the plot is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we had to create. See, this is why I said we didn't need to create our own characters because now you have to introduce them,
yeah.
and that takes that's all I've fucking done is introduce Donahue, and now we have to wrap it up.
Yeah,
'cause,
basically, because
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, no, but if it's a graphic novel, you can go for like 100 pages.
yeah.
But now maybe we just converse on what happens now. Like we talk more about what happens instead of me just making.
Oh
up.
yeah.
yeah.
So
All right.
But going to
We're
for
still
another
gonna go on.
Holy Crapola, which I don't want to call
No.
Holy Crapola 2.
No,
yeah,
Uh,
I don't think it.
Well, we can do it again there.
should we just start a new one? And
No,
then
I
just
did
give it
see-
a better name, and then be like, yeah,
Yeah, that one was called Holy Crapola.
yeah. This one is.
And we could even start Holy
Yeah.
Crapola 2 with the same people.
Yeah.
Is that what we meant?
Well, we could fuck
Yeah.
around
Be
with
dying here.
how it starts.
No, it's kind of they walked up into the sunset almost. No, I
yeah,
don't know.
pretty much.
Who ended it?
I did.
He did. With the Predator showed up. and
The
saved
Predator showed up and then
Killed Darth Vader again.
yeah again.
Did it?
Yeah, and then
That's your T-shirt. Darth Vader with half his head blown up.
Predator
what
killed
happened.
Darth
I
Vader
think
again.
I can't remember the guy's name. Impact.
Yeah, you got the impact.
Impact and
That tells
They
you.
got
a
in the
montage. No, they didn't get in the aeroplane. He just
I think they jumped off a cliff or something.
No, it's Predator, and then it's a clip of them two, their faces, and it's Impact saying to montage, "This guy makes you look like a puppy."
Oh yes,
And-
you ended it. And yeah.
No, I don't know if it was that.
Yeah.
I think he said, "Come with me."
You left it open.
Yeah.
I don't think the puppy thing's in.
No, I think he says, "Come with me." Predator's like,
Because that was the end of Mickey Mouse bit and Darth Vader
yeah,
and the Star Wars thing.
and then it was like kind of
So it
going
was
back to
kind
the
of like-
cave where
Yeah. That's
was it
right.
Megatron
Megatron and fucking Apocalypse.
playing chess. So even though they're all the bad guys like Predator,
Mm.
they were kind of the good guys. So there's something there, but we can
Yeah.
come back to that.
Well, we could if we.
Let's clean up our first car crash.
Yeah,
first.
yeah.
Well, I was going to say if we start it somewhere else,
Yeah, another
Whatever.
plot,
We
new
could
characters.
literally use
And then-
them as actors who
and then
change
we just-
roles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we
We
could
could
have
make.
all,
We should make them the bad guys.
all running
That
in the
would be
background.
something.
No, I mean have Impact and what do you call it?
montage.
Montage.
It has been
Just
that
running
way.
in the
Yeah.
background of one of the scenes.
Yeah.
We'd be like, oh.
Yeah.
Or if
Sup, guys?
it's a plot, a different plot that is a whole comic book, and then the comic after that ties in, so it all ties into
Yeah.
these new characters.
Meanwhile,
Meanwhile, in DC,
Meanwhile, in
cave.
stately Wayne Manor,
in the cave
Yeah.
playing chess.
fucking buttermilk.
I thought
That's
we did.
me,
I thought
but yeah.
well. I thought you two did well by not bringing Batman into it straight away.
It was
It never even crossed my
it was
mind.
quite tough. I
Yeah,
was like, do I
can't
say
have
Batman
Batman
now?
and Mickey Mouse in the same place.
No, Batman's
Someone
a real-
has to lose. That's
It's
just
like a real
not-
special. Batman needs to be held back.
Does it?
He does though,
Even-
because if Batman
even-
shows up, it's like what Alan Moore said about the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen. You can't have Dracula, you can't have Sherlock Holmes, and you can't have the other guy you mentioned because they'd overpower the whole fucking thing.
Yeah.
Then it becomes Batman Incorporated again. So we did all
We
right.
could have a
with-
Lego Batman.
That
Like
would be
a
just
bit.
silly.
Just bouncing in every scene, like in a different position.
I've never seen Lego Batman, so
This is really fun.
I've seen none of the Lego films. I bet they're bloody brilliant.
apparently
They
so.
are good. Very
Yeah.
clever. All stop animation.
Because a lot of the Lego
All of
games.
it,
Are they actually Lego men? I thought it was a CGI.
I presumed as much as well. I think someone like TJ.
Or,
I have to assume someone's
That,
like
that is
What?
that is not
Yeah.
stop
No,
motion.
never.
It's
I've seen it
CGI.
like in behind the scenes where
Yeah,
they're
well-
like moving them all.
That was a different film.
that was the normal pack.
Yeah.
No, because
They're all
if you
Lego
notice
men.
that they're all starting to come out now because they've been making them.
I don't want to believe this is true, but if you've seen it,
Yeah,
you've seen it.
they've all just
That
started
was-
coming out in the past like 2 or 3 years.
That means someone's been playing with Lego as
Yeah.
a job and getting paid quite a lot.
That happens more than
There's
you
like
think.
teams of
They've
hundreds
had
of people.
shows at the fucking Whitechapel Gallery that was Lego and
Oh, I
stuff.
remember that.
I
Yeah.
fucking missed them. It's no good.
There's like teams of loads and loads of people.
Hmm?
Like teams of hundreds of people. They're like, you do that scene, we do this scene.
And it wasn't any fun. I can imagine.
I bet half of them were volunteers.
Yeah,
More
like,
than
wanna
half.
play with some Lego,
Interns.
earn a bit of
Yeah.
money.
Come play with Lego with
You're like,
whatever the studio.
I want to do this. They're like, right, move that a millimetre.
You get on the credits.
Get out of the way.
Yeah.
Lego
Oh.
organizer.
Yeah.
Adam
I'm
Hayes.
sure it was all.
Yeah,
all
the
handled.
credits they don't show in the cinema. They're only
Especially
on the
in the
website.
Lego
that they
movie.
put up, right?
Especially the Lego movie. Have you
What?
seen that? Everything
No.
is awesome.
I thought we were just fucking talking about the Lego movie.
No, we're talking about the Batman Lego movie.
Oh, fucking same thing.
The Lego movie
Don't
is
say that.
something completely different.
Yeah.
The Batman.
Oh,
Of course it is.
God, I don't agree.
Well, you guys watch the movies.
I don't watch kids
I
films.
watched.
Apart from
I've watched
Incredibles.
movies. That's not
Incredibles.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quite good.
Yeah, the second one's coming out.
Oh, it's already out. I know it's coming out. I want to see what that baby does.
Bit of everything, I think.
Yeah, a bit of
That's
everything.
that's the cliche,
That's
isn't
what your mum said.
Wait.
Ah,
That's
innuendo.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. Or it just
it? What's
completely
the other word?
suggested.
No.
No, double entendre. That wasn't.
Yeah, I don't know.
Was there another one? Double entendre.
It's good. I
Yeah?
just finished that whiskey.
Yeah, that was a long time you were drinking that.
Yeah, I do.
I think
don't
you
drink
were
too
actually
much.
drinking responsibly. Wasn't
I
you?
am.
Sipping it, enjoying it. It's not a down drink.
It's no, of course it's not. But it's very smoky.
It's nice.
A bit
It's
like
smooth.
famous grouse.
Yeah, but better.
Yeah. Oh yeah, much
Yeah.
better. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. Seriously.
He's about to ask for another, I think.
It's fucking not having any.
No, I've got my Jack Daniels and Coke actually. So
It's all warm
Just gonna
now
have
because
my
it's been by the
fine-
van.
Under the
5%.
incubator.
yeah.
Little fucking Jack
it's
Daniels
not. It's
baby
still.
comes
It's
out.
still. Still fresh.
I'm gonna warm it with my god hands, my fucking
God
Oh, I know
Yeah.
you just melted
my
it.
sun hands.
And now
See,
it's
fresh.
that's just the
But
cool of
every
the
time I
plant.
turn around, you've got a book open here.
That's because I'm reading.
30 Days of Night.
Yeah, I never finished it.
Is it? Because I've read.
Don't lose his page now. You'll have to
No,
start again.
no.
chapter
I've
4
read.
or something.
What's it called? Beyond. Beyond something. Beyond. Oh, Beyond Barrow.
Is it on the back?
No, but I just remembered it's Barrow in Alaska.
Yeah,
called Beyond
it was alright. I'm probably going to start again.
Yeah, they are very good books,
Yeah.
actually.
I think I did the wrong thing, you know, when you put it down for too many days, it's like, wait, what?
Yeah, I do that, yeah.
I got through quite a few of the
Oh,
Sin
yes,
Cities.
oh, yes.
They were
Oh,
fucking
oh,
brilliant. There's a few left there. 4. So that means I've read 4?
Oh, wait.
Oh, what, Sin City?
Yeah.
Yeah, but have you've done 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I went through the right way, yeah.
Oh, where's 1 or 2?
I took it back to the library.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
How very
I
responsible.
think there's a manga there as well.
I don't care about that.
I don't know what you're missing.
I think it is a manga because it's.
Yoshi,
Yeah, get it out.
Yoshi,
I found it at home. I forgot that I never read
Yoshi,
it. I think it's manga because it's the other
Yeah,
way.
but
Professor Monaco's
'Cause that's the front.
British Museum
backwards.
Adventure.
Yeah, it's backwards. Yeah.
What's your name?
What's the
I
point?
don't know if it is actually manga. I don't
But
know.
I've started doing my comics backwards.
Yeah, that's a manga.
Yeah.
Screen tone. You don't even you know a manga
Oh,
when
yeah.
you see one. It's a shame it's got
this
water.
gradient, yeah.
That's
Is it?
what that's.
You think it's from the charity show?
No, it's not water damage.
Well, that's water damaged.
Oh, that is, yeah. Or
Yeah.
heat damage. The gradient,
That-
they
that
always
one.
use gradient.
Yeah, they use screen tone.
No, I've never even looked at it properly.
Stupid manga.
That's pretty cool.
Have you ever seen it when they do screen tone by hand? Where they have them sheets, sticky sheets, and
No.
they cut it out?
Yeah, that's how
It's
they
quite,
use it.
looks quite cool.
Yeah, you have to cut it with scalpels.
Yeah,
And stuff.
cut it with scalpels and then it goes onto the inker.
What does it do?
It's just dot screen
Oh, right.
on acetate.
Yeah.
And they cut out the section they want.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Stick it
so-
on so it's not done on computer. Now it's done on.
literally
Oh,
cut
right.
that bit out. Yeah,
So it's
Manga
like
Studio-
texture.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Manga Studios.
No, it's not texture, it's dots.
Yeah, but it's to create a texture of his face.
It's usually
No,
to
let's
create,
just- yeah, so,
well,
yeah, we like
all
it.
of it, yeah, so
Let's just forget Adams here.
I'm just revealing how little I know.
you're in good
Adams,
company, it's fine. Yeah,
The one thing I didn't know anything about, and I get picked on for it.
yeah,
You knew about the fourth
that's
dimension,
par for the course round.
I think you are the fourth dimension.
Who knows?
I like to think that.
Cheers.
Yeah. We're talking about.
I think the fourth dimension's like all of those pictures Carl does. It's got lots of fucking over texture and it's all a bit murky.
What?
And it pays well.
What?
Have you not seen
pays
it?
well.
Yeah, have you not seen any of his work?
Who's right?
Carl.
I can't remember his work.
Carl.
It's all pretty much kind of the same thing. Art style. It's like
It's all just very detailed, like Mobius.
not that detailed because it's
Oh, no, it's not that detailed.
yeah Mobius is the
Oh,
no
no.
mere mortal compares to Mobius. Don't be upset.
But it's kind of like that.
Right.
Actually, no, you're not entirely wrong. No, you're not. I was thinking of like
But his influence is Mobius. So.
yeah, definitely.
Don't know why.
What were we going to say?
Been and gone. What was I going to say?
I don't know, you said,
fucking.
you started saying something.
Oh, no, I
negate
did.
His influence.
But I didn't want to name drop. But we were talking about certain people that haven't done any art since they left uni.
Which would be about what 85% of.
I was going to say, but like I've just seen no one's doing
Abby
much.
posts the odd picture of.
Oh, we're name dropping. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's in a positive because she has posted.
Yeah.
Good point.
She's.
Yeah,
I
she's
like
doing
it.
digital stuff now.
Really? She was quite good.
Yeah. It's fucking ridiculous. Only after we leave
Yeah.
a 3-year course do I know. Oh,
Yeah.
she knew something
Yeah.
about illustration. We could have had some kind
Yeah.
of conversation, and it could have.
It makes you realise, like, she was in my studio, so why?
So it's like shit now.
Because she
about
knew
that.
better than to be in the
Yeah, true.
the illustration.
I saw Maria posted something quite good the other day. It was like a magazine, I think. Finn had done the cover, and I was like,
Russian.
yes. It was
Yeah,
nice
some
stuff.
woman doing this.
Yeah, probably. A nice little bit of text, it was good.
Yeah, Finn's he's a safe pair of hands.
Yeah. But I never saw any of his work. at
Yeah,
uni.
but you can. He's got good talent, right? I don't really know where he sits. It's very generic, but you can tell the teachers are kind of moulding him to do like risograph and
Yeah.
all screen print now.
Well, there's no surprise there.
When he You know, if he wants to, he should. But if he doesn't, you know, what else can you do?
Yeah.
Leave.
You know?
Isn't that
Yeah,
what
well,
you're telling me?
leave. Yeah. But it's like, you know, I can see it happening as well because on my course, there's people. I've come straight from BA illustration, graphic design,
Yeah, pretty much.
just BA.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you should have said BA graphic design.
Yeah, illustration. Yeah.
Illustration.
But there's people. So like they've tried to get me to do this and that and sculpture and all this, and I'm just like, no, this is what I want to do.
Illustration.
Which
Imagine that.
On your MA.
on my MA,
Yeah.
yeah. No, so London Met have tried to
Yeah.
mould me into doing all these different things, and it's kind of I hate all that, and now I'm concentrating on what I do want
Yeah.
to do, which really influences my work for the better.
Definitely.
But there's people on my course that have come from
I see.
BA drama and speech degree and photography degree,
An illustration
fine art,
course.
yeah, onto illustration because they just want to do
Fine art makes sense.
something different. Yeah, there's people from architecture.
That's really strange.
Yeah,
I'm surprised
from
they even accept them.
loads of
He
different.
must have been
But
surprised.
it's based on
Very good at voicing
portfolio
his
as well.
reasons, right? He might just be a good artist. He's a hobbyist, right?
Possibly.
Who's he?
Whoever is the speech,
Oh, right,
the speech
yeah.
person.
Yeah, but they're just like, I mean, drama and like speech is like storytelling and stuff, isn't it? Sort of thing.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, so it's very diverse amount of people,
Well,
and you
they
can
like
tell
that,
that
don't
they're
they?
now trying out all these different things. So they had a lino cut workshop. Now everyone's doing lino cut.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Just until they
if
realise
you
you're
were where I was a year
Yeah.
ago, you probably
You'd
wouldn't
be
be doing
doing
this.
this, yeah.
Yeah.
Lino cut, I mean,
You know?
it is good as well. Like someone like Rihanna who's obviously can use it very well.
Oh yeah,
But
yeah.
you wouldn't be experimenting again now.
Yeah.
He was like,
Yeah.
well, that's good for you. You've already done it.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
don't need to do it again.
But there's some people there that do lino cut,
Right.
and they're like, that's what they do.
Yeah.
And there's some people that just go off to screen print.
Yeah.
And it's like, that's what they do. But there's still some people, because they haven't had that ground
Yeah.
Yeah, that
broken
They've not
for
figured
them.
out what they like.
Yeah. And it's like,
fuck
It's a
being
bit
in that
like,
position
"Aw,
at MA.
bless
Yeah.
you.
I know, that's pretty frightening.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
That's it, isn't it? MA. Now you've got a
Yeah.
Talking
fucking
to a girl
PhD.
today who's a little bit unaware of what she wants to do. And I'm like,
Because I remember being in college, I was like, oh, I just want to have my own style. It was like, that's what uni's for. Go and do a degree and that's what you'll get. And I want my
Yeah.
own style. And, oh, well, just do wood cutting and metal work
Yeah.
and screen printing and everything. Oh, you've not got your own style. Bye!
yeah. Piece
Don't
of paper.
tell your friends.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Talk amongst yourselves. I need to find a Facebook post.
That's like the
Reviewing.
worst thing you can say, because now I'd be like, so...
No, I'm going to find it. Talk about London Met for a minute.
You really- you don't
Right,
realise-
So on Facebook, there was a review that someone put on, and I made a comment, and it's now, for the past 2 years, it's slowly, someone's added something,
Alright.
and it's hilarious, and now London Met have just found it, like, such and such, you know.
Yeah, let's see how the plot
So,
happens with this, shall we?
This is brilliant. This is
Okay.
just London Met all over.
I'm curious now.
So I'm just loading up
It's-
Facebook now.
Okay.
Yeah, it'll be
On my
like,
Windows
have you
phone.
tried reading Alan Gibson?
yeah. Yeah.
Your lead hasn't charged my phone.
Oh, I saw this. Yeah, it's because it's Apple, I think.
Yeah.
I saw this. Well, I've actually had this for a while. But it reminds me of something you would like. I don't know why, because you always do the anamorphic kind of animal people.
Yeah, that's fucking dope.
Yeah.
Thank
No, that's my bookmark.
Yeah,
I've had
of
that.
course.
I've had that for a long time.
This is a. Yeah.
Yeah.
You hold on to that.
Yeah, I will do. But see, like
See, and again, there's another career option I hadn't thought about. Fucking
beer mats.
beer coasters. Fucking hell. When you know that people love your work when they just dump a fucking pint on it.
Yeah. Well, Ralph Steadman does the one for Flying Dog Brewing Company. Does the branding for that. All the logos for the beers and
Yeah,
It's
I think
fucking- it's
I
very
saw
cool.
that stuff.
I love that stuff.
He's in a great position where he's an illustrator, but he's it's like he's doing the caricature stuff for the newspapers and stuff like that. He can get away with being spontaneous and loose
Yeah.
and half artisty with unfinished stuff. And he's living the dream, really, isn't
Well,
he?
it definitely isn't.
He's had to fucking get there somehow. Fuck knows how.
Well, I often wonder if his friendship with Hunter S. Thompson, because he basically did all the illustrations for his books, and is he riding on his fame? Would he have been famous in his own right? I mean, he's good enough to have been, But would he have been?
Probably not.
But then that's
the
not-
kicker, isn't it?
And it's not a very fair way of thinking. Because
But it's not entirely wrong. I mean, like you think about Quentin Blake and Roald Dahl, right? I mean, that's kind of how it happens. Isn't
yeah,
it?
yeah,
If you're going to be a household name, you have to be attached to something
that's true.
that people. Well, maybe Ralph Steadman isn't a household name, but to be at that
Yeah.
point where big companies go, oh yeah, that guy, yeah. It's a bygone era. Yeah.
I suppose it's not a bad thing.
Yeah, it's just one of those things about life, isn't it?
Yeah, I shouldn't have said it though. It's kind of like a weird way of thinking about it.
No, but it's not. It's not.
It's like a negative way. Yeah, it's not wrong.
Because it's like, well, you know, here we are trying to figure out how to earn a living,
Yeah,
and what have we heard from the last 3 years? Nepotism. You get the job because your mate gives you the job. Right?
yeah, yeah. And I suppose the what if doesn't exist, so you can't really say what if he didn't.
So, yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure if you read anyone's autobiography, there's always that bit where something's just come together out of the blue. The mentor they put me up with, Daniel, he used to work for the Beano and stuff. He probably knows people or knew people at Titan UK because he knew like names I can't remember, but like big names in the British comic book industry when there was one.
A mentor where?
This was like a mentor program on London Met that no one was told about, and I
Right.
just got a random fucking email. Would you like a mentor? And I'm like, yes, please. And they paired me up with a guy who does fine art, but he used to be a cartoonist.
Right. That sounds like.
It's so random.
Yeah.
It happened in the final year, so. And so he's going to art exhibitions, and he's just starting conversations with the guy next to him, and this leads to his job.
Yeah.
His first job doing the Beano and stuff like that. So it's as simple as that.
Yeah, yeah, it is.
He's been in that situation that's allowed this thing to happen, and I bet you if you read anything on Alan Moore or Grant Morrison or anyone you've heard of it, there's shit that's gone down in pubs that's influenced all sorts of things.
Well, they always say, I don't know what they say, but there's that saying, best ideas, something to do with a pub. Yeah, something like that. Don't quote me.
Yeah. We'll just stick Misery Loves Company on the t-shirt. Oh yeah, that's one thing about being on that accountancy course in the pub. When you're there all day, you see who's drinking at the pub first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
It's all the old guys in shirts they shouldn't be wearing because they're too loud for dudes who are just...
Yeah.
They've got posture like me. They're fucking leaned over that pint at the fucking thing. Like,
They're drinking it for about 3 hours.
yeah, because you've got to pace yourself when you start at 10 in the fucking morning, right?
You've got all day.
And then you've got the after work crowds, all the business suits and stuff, because it's quite a nice little place, and it's weird because I didn't think I'd see so many kids in the pub, but it's probably a gastropub and stuff.
And what are kids? Are you just getting old?
No, literally like fucking 8-year-olds and stuff.
Oh,
running
okay.
around.
I see what you mean.
It's because I guess it's technically a restaurant. There's
Well,
a bar and
yeah.
it's got pint things and stuff, but there's a bit around the back of it, and it's got a lovely little. It's got picnic benches outside and stuff, and it's right literally on the common. And there's a burger van or something on the left, and it's like so
Very modern.
Yeah, these guys doing all right. But yeah, you've still got them lonely old motherfuckers in there because it is a pub.
Yeah, they'll always be in there.
You find them in Witherspoons as well.
All the time. That's their main ground.
Yeah.
We start serving beer at 10. They're there.
It's like the fucking queue at the post office or the job centre or something. There's always someone. You know what? It was on that course I saw someone who looked rather homeless hanging outside the post office, and I was like, "What's going on here?" Because it was like the door was open as well. It's like maybe he was waiting for someone to come out, and I'm like, "But what sense does that make?"
Yeah.
As a fucking hypothesis. So, because I was going down Clapham High Street trying to find somewhere to eat at a reasonable price for lunch. I was just trying to find Tesco's or something. So I've gone all the way. Half the way across the edge of the common to I guess it's Clapham High Street or something, and so right before the sign of Sainsbury's, this looks like it's been hit by a bomb because it's like all of the shop fronts are just normal shop fronts, and then there's this one building that's leaning at 45 degrees out of line of sight, and you go, what the fuck's going on here? and it's the Sainsbury's, and it's like all the glass is like, well, 45 degrees might be a bit strong,
Yeah,
60, right? But it's at a very pronounced slant because it's the new building or something.
That's so weird.
It's fucking absurd.
Oh, is it supposed to be like architecture?
I guess.
Not like old English sort
Yeah,
of leaning buildings.
yeah, it's not sunk into the
Yeah,
ground.
yeah.
This was intentional, but it's not
That's
logical.
weird.
It's
Yeah,
very
you bang your head on it.
Yeah, it's yeah, I didn't like it. I don't like
No.
Sainsbury's anyway.
No. You're right there, James.
Found it.
Well done, just in
I've
time.
got a
Yeah.
bloody smudge on my glasses.
Alright. It's
It's
alright.
really bugging me.
Don't worry about it. You're in a safe place.
Well,
This is way too
at home,
down
I've
on the murders.
I've got these new glass cleaner, like wipe things. Really good.
So just use your t-shirt.
Recommend it.
Yeah.
So, but now I'm not at home, am I?
Yeah, you should probably keep it with your glasses.
No, because they're individually wrapped and you have to.
Well, that's a waste.
So you can't keep a couple in your pocket.
No,
Okay.
just for home use.
Fire away.
Oh, that's
I'm
terrible.
so intrigued.
So,
This
as
is-
I was
this
saying
is
before,
great.
I have no idea what you guys are talking about actually.
Because
So I might have to
nice.
listen to that
It's
bit back.
fine.
Something about a wonky building and you
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Sainsbury's.
Sainsbury's sucks. That's the take home.
So this person wrote a review on London Met.
Oh, so you didn't start
March.
this?
17th of March 2017. So it goes
What's
like
this on
long and
Facebook?
short. This is on Facebook, yeah. And it goes by saying student approach 0, being yelled at on the phone, not wanting to help, no response of emails, mishandle of documentation, like what we had in the first year. Remember, all my stuff got water damaged and destroyed.
Oh, fuck, yeah.
Yeah. So I recommend other institutions that take care of their students. Big disappointment. Do not recommend. 1 star is too much for them.
Ooh.
So I thought, oh, that's nice. Isn't it?
That's obviously come out as he was waiting in the office
Yeah.
for something to be done about something.
But that's not what
specific.
happened.
No,
That's
no.
someone. Oh, right, okay, yeah.
So that's the
someone.
original post.
So that's the original post, and then this other woman said, "I'm so glad I'm not alone with my thoughts on this university, and I'm stuck here for another 3 years." Which was funny, with an upside down smiley and a gun.
Yeah, it's
A
great.
water pistol.
No,
No, it's just
just the emojis.
Oh, I thought they got rid of them.
Upside
they
down.
probably have, but they haven't.
Yeah, that's a while ago.
Yeah. So then I put, I like this review, definitely correct. I got 4 likes for that.
Oh.
Yeah. And then someone else put, definitely worst uni ever. Someone put 100% agreed. So then the original poster put back, one more year has passed and there's some serious problems, utterly disgusted by lack of management.
Shit.
No wonder the people that used to work at this uni have left such bad comments about it on other websites.
Oh dear.
So I thought that was quite
That's
good.
quite shocking.
So I put, this is also extremely accurate. I had 3 years of their shit. Such a badly run university. That's what I put.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
You
So
tell me,
then-
James.
So then.
London Met come back to them.
Oh.
So they've seen all this. And
Oh.
she's put hi to the first.
She?
What?
Yeah, I'm assuming it's been written by a woman. as
You
well.
said
Yeah,
she?
it's being written by a woman.
How'd you know?
Well, I'm not naming. But
Oh.
I can see the part I'm reading it, yeah.
Oh, I thought you said it was just London Met. But she's writing on behalf of London Met.
No,
No, she's
the
writing
per-
a review
That's the
on
person
London
who's-
Met University.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's a review. Oh,
So
right.
everyone can see
Oh,
this.
you can say a name then.
Well, okay.
It's fine.
Yeah,
So,
it doesn't matter.
The original poster,
Yeah.
she's put, no. So London Met have come back
Yeah.
to the original poster and put, hi, such and such. We're really sorry to hear about this.
No,
If you could email social@londonmet.co.uk with the problems you've experienced, then we will see if we can help to make things better. And then this woman's put back, the fact that the original poster wrote this complaint over a year ago and you've only just responded asking her to email you in hope to improve things is ridiculous. That just sums it right down, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Right up.
And
Yeah.
and it's basically, so the original poster come back, she said, to be honest, I've given up contacting London Met. Huge problems, loads of faults since September. Their rules are changed. No one's taking responsibility. Once again, do not recommend this university. Waste of money. Go somewhere else.
Fuck.
And then London Met have come back
Oh shit, argument war.
and said, "Hi, thank you for your response," which was quite badly responded. We're so sorry that your original message wasn't picked up. We are really keen to help you resolve your issues, so please do get in touch. If you would like us to try and help. If you would like us to try and
It's
help.
so ambiguous.
How about we would like to help you?
We want to help you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's bad, isn't it?
That's bad.
It just made me laugh. I was laughing for a few days.
They were talking and making it so much worse.
Yeah, it's just, it's almost like
Do
the...
you know what? I bet it was written by another student who was told to do that by management, so they
Yeah.
just thought, fuck it.
Yeah, but
Let's
it
throw him under the bus. Who
almost
cares?
sounds like they don't care.
They
They
don't
don't.
care.
Like,
They don't.
yeah, they're making it
What
worse
it is that
themselves.
they want to try and act like they care. So that
Yeah,
A year later, it sums it up. They might as well have just not said anything.
exactly.
And that would have been better.
Exactly.
would've, yeah.
Or personal message,
Yeah.
personal message?
Yeah, messaged.
Yeah.
Personal.
Or PM.
PM down with
Or
it.
maybe contacted
PM.
her directly.
Or maybe not have the
University.
fucking issues to begin with when you
Directly,
spent
yeah.
nearly 50 grand there.
Yeah.
Ah, it's still,
You know, I've added up my student loan. Well, I haven't added it up, but
you've had a little.
I had to think about it.
Yeah.
And with my masters included, my
Okay.
whole student loan, I think racks up to about 80 grand.
So what country are
what
you moving to get away?
The furthest one, of course.
Well, I mean, it all gets wiped off when you're
Yeah.
55.
What are the terms? Is it the same terms for the masters? Like,
Yeah, student, same company.
Yeah.
Student loan.
because I
Student
heard
financing.
because it didn't used to be like that, but I heard that it got changed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because my mum's, is she 55? No, she's not yet. 55 next year.
Hmm.
And, yeah, she's going to get cancelled. I mean,
Oh
she's-
really? I didn't know that. I thought
yeah,
you just
she's
stayed
only
with
got
it.
like a couple of £100 left on it.
Ah.
She's done it years ago.
What did you study?
Teaching, she's a teacher.
Oh yeah.
You mean she did a degree and got a job in the subject? What?
Oh,
No fucking
she had
way!
the job
Oh.
as a TA, teacher assistant.
Yeah.
Done a degree to become a teacher. So they
Wait,
could
you
go
mean
on.
she was studying while she worked and she got a better job? What?
A promotion, if anything.
That's unheard of.
What the?
I know.
Yeah.
You're crocking
But
crazy.
this
This is
was
that. This is
about
that past stuff.
20 years ago.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, true.
So-
When this was a
Yeah.
thing.
Oh, London Met.
Fuck,
And I
yeah.
saw that thing in The Guardian, didn't I? I can't remember what it was. I sent it to both of you.
Yeah. Oh shit! What was it?
Or was
yeah.
it about
Basically
the
said-
amount of people that have left?
No, it's. I
The
think
amount
it
of
was
people who
about
didn't stay on the course.
Yeah.
And London Met was one of the
Left in
highest.
their second year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
dropout rate.
yeah. Dropout rate was
There's
one
like
of the highest.
60, 70%.
Do you remember the
Yeah.
amount of people who were in our first year who weren't in our second?
It was probably about 50 people or
I
more
don't know, I can't
in the beginning,
That far
and by then 15,
Yeah.
20.
Probably about 20.
It's hard to remember
Yeah,
because we
you're
merged.
never in the same room.
Yeah.
Because we
'cause
merged
we all-
with second year, so
Which isn't
fuck,
which
it's not even
isn't
15.
which isn't a coincidence as well.
No.
That
Yeah.
make it hard for you to think who's actually.
No, it was more than 15.
It's probably
No.
about 15 to
It
20.
was 6
though.
to a group.
It's just that
Four
there were
groups, so-
certain people who didn't show up.
12.
6 to a group of our year.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're not thinking of the year twos as well that we got put with.
No.
Right. Okay.
6 third years
Hmm.
to a studio.
Yeah.
About that, yeah. Well, there were 6 nows.
Yeah, it wasn't in mine.
Well, how many of there were you in yours?
Me,
Right.
Abby,
So that's 2,
John.
3. I think there were 6. Nicole.
I think
Yeah.
it was probably a bit.
Yeah. There's about
Someone else.
About 6, 7, maybe
Yeah.
8. Okay. Yeah.
There's about 20 odd of us.
Mm.
I reckon, yeah.
But still,
Yeah, but still,
out
That's
of
terrible.
50,
it was probably more than 50.
Oh, something
Remember
like
that first day?
yeah, it's about 60 of us.
Packed.
Jam packed.
That one big room filled.
Fudge packing.
Yes. Also that.
Innuendo. Yes!
Yes, we got that.
Round of
In your endo.
I don't think we want to clap.
innuendo.
Don't clap the child.
Okay,
with
just
the
fold
head.
arms.
Yeah, fold arms and go to sleep.
Speaking of funny, which isn't, Family Guy's a bit shit at the moment.
Well, I think it went shit a while ago.
Oh, well,
They've done alright being
End of conversation there.
No, it's just
Yeah, it's not funny anymore.
all of them. South Park, Simpsons. They just stop.
They have, American
Someone else
Dad
needs
though.
to come through.
American Dad is on point.
Really?
Fucking hilarious.
which is kind of hard
It's
because
not like all American. It's not about American. It's not even about American news.
right.
It's about American families.
Right. So they've got
Which
like
is
a
all
niche
the
to
other
write
ones.
about.
Yeah.
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 It's
Yeah, like
the
The Simpsons
daughters
and
are
Family
vegan.
Guy and
No, Family Guy
And
is about
South
taking
Park.
the piss out of America.
right, okay. More of the
You know,
world,
the
but-
fat
yeah.
American man.
Yeah.
South Park is about news.
Yeah, but it didn't used to be.
No, alright, look.
No, it's just
Yeah, it is.
does mad in.
Kind of is.
And The Simpsons,
Still.
I've not watched that in
Simpsons
ages.
is.
Yeah, you can't.
It's Christmas.
Have you heard the thing with The Simpsons about Apu? Hank Azaria does the voice, and after 30 years, now people are upset there's a white guy doing a voice of the Indian. I don't understand
He's been
why
doing
this
this for
is
30
new.
years though.
He's the guy from the start.
What not?
And somehow I keep
I mean,
seeing this
people.
come up.
It's trendy to be offended.
Yeah,
Hate
it is.
It is trendy
Yeah.
to be offended now.
I don't. What if
I'm
you're
offended
offended
by
by
that
The
people's
Simpsons?
offended.
Aren't you offended? It's not funny anymore.
So he has to
Yeah.
be brown because it's acting. It's white.
Stupid.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's ridiculous.
It is
I
ridiculous
was
because it
there-
was always the case. It's
Yeah.
not new.
And then you think, wait, are we not offended about Matt and Trey doing the Chinese guys then?
Because that's so much worse.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, not funny at all.
And utterly hilarious.
Not funny at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I tell you what, I saw a clip of them doing it in the studio. With the
Yeah,
mic
I've seen that.
fucking
Yeah.
eye-watering. It's-
You see it where they do the Chinese guys, do the American guys. I'll use my credit card.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking funny.
No, it's like
The
Dave
one with
Chappelle.
the tiny penis is brilliant.
Tiny penis.
Yeah. Where they got the Americans to do whatever they want because Americans have got such big
Oh
penis.
yeah,
And they were like, oh, whoa,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
And they're like, Americans so stupid.
yeah.
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah, South Park's definitely the best one. I
Oh,
don't know.
South Park is brilliant. But now it's like, it's just,
Yeah,
Well,
I'm waiting for their new season to come out.
You
See
can
what
only
they
do
do.
what you can do, right?
but because they write about the news so much, is when it's old news, it's boring.
Yeah.
It's like when I don't know.
They
Well,
used to
they're
have a
running
balance.
Donald Trump
Yeah.
stuff this morning.
Yeah, and that will be boring in 2 years
Yeah.
Yeah.
because when he gets
Yeah.
assassinated or
But
something.
the fact that
He's
they've
getting
joined
2
it.
turns, we all know it.
Oh, yeah.
He
it's-
might get a third, he might become king for life.
Although he's getting results though.
Yeah,
I've got to say.
which is really weird.
Well, it's like the thing I said at the start about him and the French president. They're having
That
a
was
bromance.
right. That was when you walked
Yeah.
through the door.
Yeah,
No,
because
no
it's
idea what you're talking about.
literally in the fucking paper all week.
What
Or,
is
or
it?
today, I've read it in the Metro and the Standard. The French president's paid him a visit in the
Yeah.
White House, and they're very touchy-feely in the photos. They're
I didn't
holding
even know
hands.
France had a president.
Yes,
It must be,
He,
obviously.
he's not the guy I remember the name of. It's not Sarkozy because he's almost in jail.
It must-
It's not the guy after him, unless it is.
Well, and everyone's saying they're a bit.
No, they're playing it up,
Oh.
like because
Oh, so they're having a laugh.
yeah,
Oh, that's kind of
it's,
funny.
it is actually entertaining.
And it's-
So they're pretending to be.
Well, see what it is it's literally they're walking alongside the first ladies, and Donald Trump is walking in the front, and he's fucking holding the guy's hand like they're a couple. And this is pretty much how this is. They're just taking the piss, right? And they're having fun with it.
Isn't it weird though
Why
that
not?
everyone was like, "No, Trump can't be the president," and now it's kind of like, "Well, that's kind of funny," and everyone's loosened up
It is.
about it.
Yeah,
it's,
exactly.
It's because
He's a fucking cartoon character.
Yeah,
because
he
there's nothing they
didn't
can do
take
as
it
well.
seriously.
Nothing we
He
can do.
still fucking doesn't.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day,
No,
he hasn't blown up the fucking universe
No.
yet.
No.
And he might, but
No.
he's a lot of nonsense talk.
I think everyone's flexing their muscles just to,
Yeah.
Yeah,
to
but that's
see what he
frightening.
does.
Yeah.
But he will
It's,
just.
it's
I think if they say you want to go, he will just. Yeah.
Yeah, but
And
anyone.
they'll be like, no.
No, but nobody would ever back down. 'Cause
Well,
you
against
can't-
Americans,
you-
I think.
I don't think they would.
Well,
North Korea
yeah,
would
North
back
back
Korea
down,
wouldn't.
not like surrender.
China wouldn't.
Nobody would back
Russia.
down because if you back down, then you just
You're a
get.
bitch. And what's
Yeah,
the first
yeah,
thing
that's
that's
true.
going to
Fight
come
to
in the
the
Twitter
death.
feed? From @real
Oh,
Donald Trump.
yeah.
Yeah.
You're a bitch. You're my bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody photoshopped this motherfucker on a leash.
Because didn't he basically say like, "My guns are bigger than yours"? Like
He
pretty much that.
probably-
Yeah.
He's. I don't know what the
Missiles.
situation is with. It's a country, maybe it's Iran, who've used threatening language against America, and he said, if they want to start something with us, they'll
Yeah.
pay a price unlike anything they've ever paid.
Yeah.
Oh,
for.
yes.
And you think, oh, those are fighting words, and he
Yeah.
likes to talk big like that, but that doesn't mean
Yeah.
he won't launch the missiles
No.
because he just fucking did, and he went mission accomplished.
Yeah. But also, it kind of shows how Europe and the UK and America are kind of tight still.
Yeah.
It was kind of to show Russia.
I love how it's
You know,
Russia
like, we're
against
still-
everyone. It's
Well, it
weird.
is, because
But
Russia's being a bit of a twat.
Yeah, Russia have done that really weird thing, like with ISIS. They're like,
It's just
Oh, yeah,
they just don't want America to be.
They don't want to be
Powerful now.
enemy.
They
don't
want
want
to be the other
enemies
guy.
with everyone.
no.
I
Yeah.
think.
Well, no, they've like funded something to do. Is it
Yeah.
ISIS? Is it?
Well, they've got shit going on.
There's people in Syria.
Maybe
Yeah.
in Iran and
Which is like what?
Syria.
Yeah.
And stuff.
But I thought Putin and him were kind of tight.
Oh no!
It's-
It's because when we launched the missiles to Syria
Mm.
to get rid of the chemical plants, whatever it was
Yeah.
they were doing, as soon as the missiles went off, Russia shot their missiles to shoot the missiles we sent down,
To shoot the
so that
missiles.
Syria wouldn't get bombed.
Oh right.
But they were way too late. They said they hit like 70 odd of them, but they didn't.
Okay, well, that's weird, isn't it?
Yeah. So everyone was like, why is Russia defending?
Yeah, and it's all bullshit
So-
anyway,
so-
and that's what they told you as well.
It's
It was
like
just-
a fucking video game, and it's
It
just
is.
America's winning, and Russia's
Yeah.
like, we can't let them win.
It's like
We've
Command
got-
and Conquer.
Yeah,
Command and
literally,
Conquer.
they've got too much
No,
of the
it's,
map. It's like civilization. It's literally America's winning a cultural
wonderful.
victory,
Yeah.
a military victory, and a score victory.
Yeah.
And Russia's like, fuck this.
Yeah.
We went to the moon first, motherfucker. We can't lose to this rug wearing dude. We got them big boys in our history. We got Lenin with the moustache, and we don't talk about Stalin and
Yeah.
the rest of them. Actually, it's just Putin. Putin's an old school KGB shady motherfucker,
Yeah, that's
and
it.
he's like he doesn't want to hand over the world to lunatic cowboys like Bushes and Trumps, but he can't compete with Google, McDonald's, and Coca-Cola.
Oh shit! What
It's-
happens when a corporation runs a country?
It's gonna
It will.
happen. I keep
Yeah.
saying it. It's
Like,
gonna
the
happen.
map
There's probably
will change
Black
to
Mirrors on
KFC.
it, right?
Yeah.
McDonald's, Burger King.
Yeah, it's.
Imagine looking down all the
Some fried
flags of the
chicken.
world and it's just KFC.
Yeah.
I don't want to live in this world, but it's it's
Africa
gonna
would
happen.
be sand, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Or mud.
What?
It'd probably be
Sand or
Samsung.
What would be?
Africa.
Africa. Don't know. Bit of
Or
both.
sand?
I think there's some water and
I
trees
don't
there
think
as
it's
well.
sand.
You would be forgetting all
The
the
Sahara.
lovely
Where's Sam? Where's the
surrogate animals.
Sahara- where's the
You've
Sahara?
been
Lion.
brainwashed. You've just seen Lion
Where's
King.
the Sahara Desert?
It'll
Someone
be
tell me where it is.
Simba. It'll be
Okay,
Simba
okay.
because Disney bought it.
Yeah.
Right, Lion King.
Oh yeah, there'll be Disney
Yeah.
down there in
The United
you know.
State of Disney.
Who would buy the Antarctic?
I see the
They've
sequel.
already got lands.
Oh, there'll be
Disneyland,
Pepsi or someone.
Disneyland,
Ice
Disney
Cool.
World.
Yeah, they've already got a fucking stakeholder in fucking Paris and wherever the other one is. California, I
Bud
presume.
Light.
How do we get out?
It's too late. It's too late to get
Out the
out.
window.
We have to unplug from the Matrix.
Oh.
There's no
I'm
way
ready.
out.
Unplug it. Disney
Actually,
World.
it's funny you say that because when I was YouTube hopping,
Ah, yep, there you go.
it said proof that we live in a simulation,
Yeah.
and I was like, proof.
That must be true.
Oh, I've never seen
need
a
to
video
watch-
like this before.
I
I've
need
got
to
to
watch
get
this.
on
It was on
this.
YouTube.
And it
it's
was
real.
some guy
Yeah.
that clearly had just been smoking dope,
Yeah. So who knows what he's
talking about
about?
how we are in
Of
a
course.
simulation, but how we've been in a simulation for so long, we've forgotten we're in a simulation.
And only until he saw the Wachowski brothers movie did he remember.
I don't know what that is, Andrew.
I don't
So I'm
know.
just going to slide.
The Matrix.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah. No, but
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
like a nod of our. So the people who created the Matrix is like a nod to how we are in our simulation. Because
It's a wink and a
subconsciously,
nudge.
so what was his proof? You can't just say it.
You've led up to it, and
I know,
it was so
okay.
shit you don't remember.
well, I don't really know what the proof was, but he was saying
He was
how
just
the-
talking.
It was
and how
clickbait.
the-
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got baited.
Yeah.
No, there was proof. The proof was I watched it and I believe it.
Oh, okay.
So there.
That's
But
proof enough.
also, it's how that robotics has become so advanced that when AI will start thinking for themselves, what will they think?
Oh, I think
Am I
this guy's
human
watched
or
the
am I
Terminator
living in a
too.
simulation of my own brain? And then they'll just be like, "Zzz."
No, they won't.
Shut
They'll
down.
take the guns and shoot everyone.
Well, yeah, they will do that first. You know what I mean?
What happens if you make a simulation? I think I'm just going about to say what you just said, but
Yeah.
you make a simulation And then in that simulation, nobody knows they're a simulation. And then us, like the people, they make an AI.
Making it out, yeah.
And that's
Well, that's
Simulation
why,
over
that's why
simulation.
God made us, so we could watch us play these silly little fucking games.
I don't know about
Dance for me,
that.
puppets.
That's not true. But
should read what I'm reading.
it's quite interesting. No, I'm not going to read what you're reading.
No, sure.
But if
You'd like it. It debunks.
Oh.
Doesn't debunk.
Oh,
Definitely
but
doesn't.
the thingy of myth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He says like talks about
What?
religion.
What is it?
You can't not talk about religion. The power of myth. It's like where all myths come from and how they're relevant today, and talks about the Bible a lot, which is good because
I
you
like
should
that.
know that. If you say you're an atheist, you should have
The counter argument.
yeah. You've got to be
Do you
ready.
know Jesus is that Egyptian guy?
Because you should know about the science, but you should also know about the religion.
yeah,
You don't have to, but it'd be
No.
good.
yeah, I do though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would he be
Yeah.
James if he did?
No,
You know
no,
what he
fucking
says?
wouldn't.
I don't think we should talk about it now.
No, okay.
Let me go away and do some
Yeah,
thinking
go
before.
do some YouTube hopping. That's how everybody finds out their information.
Yeah.
But it made
I'll
me- it
I'll
did
meet
make
you
me
with the
think.
cat video.
Because an AI will become, 500 years,
Yeah.
1,000
How do you
years.
know we're not AIs? And this
Exactly, that's what I'm about to-
Sumerians
that's what I'm
were
about
the
to
last
say.
humans, and now there's literally manga or something like where the robots have become so advanced that this is Fallout. The robots have become so advanced that they're biological, and they've got one little plastic bit in them.
The
that proves
synths.
they're yeah.
Oh, is that what Fallout's about?
Not mainly, but there's a bit about that. Yeah.
But yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
So like, the AI, so let's say the AI have been developing, and making themselves machines, making machines, and then we're going to eventually die out,
Mhm.
and then it will just be the machines.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, oh, where did we come from?
Eventually.
Eventually.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if they have
There have
like
been things
they'll
that
be like, is
that
this
as
how,
well,
and is this
where
how
they
we're
have to
born?
create their own myths
From-
of us.
yeah.
Melted.
So maybe
We
that
become
is it.
God.
Yeah,
But we see
exactly.
biological, but maybe we were made.
Yeah. Oh.
Or not.
Or not. Yeah, that's true. Just a quick.
Oh yeah, or
Yes,
not.
sir.
Yeah, or not.
Yeah, a YouTube hop or as well. That's
But-
how you fix the damage. You
Yeah.
just go,
Yeah.
fuck it.
Or not.
Yeah, but at the end of this video, he did go.
Flip the switch.
Yeah, when your mind gets blown and or not, just sucks it all back in.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But like, that's the whole thing of how we can't. We have to think of ourselves as more superior than what we are.
Yeah.
Especially
Otherwise,
if you
we
work
would
at the
just
job
be
centre.
like depressed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta have delusions of
Which
grandeur
is
because you
why
need to.
the Bible was written, because it give everyone hope.
That's
true.
it's not entirely inaccurate.
No. Would you ever notice people who are massively got depression or something going on in their life that they usually
Suddenly
turn to
become very
religion?
religious.
Yeah.
If they're poor.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
helps.
yeah. Also that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, especially if they're
Mm.
poor.
Well, like Einstein was mad, wasn't
Yeah, but he was mad in a good way.
Yeah. Just big hair, dude. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah. What do you think? Should we round up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the end, God is dead. See you next time.
Yeah. 2:49. 2
Yes.
49. Yeah.
What is it? Like, comment, and share and subscribe.
Oh, on the share, you didn't say it last time.
Oh,
Ooh.
that's the mistake.
Share,
Yeah.
spread it around,
Okay.
and watch it first.
I'll listen to it.
Okay.
Take me to your leader.
Do it! Do it! Come on! Do it now!
Talking to me? Well, I'm the only one here.
Wowie, wow, wow, wow.
What the fuck is wrong with this guy? Am I kidding me or what?